Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons with a brand new layout. Look at how pretty.
It looks so good.
Look at all this. Look at that. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Yeah. We look amazing. Well, we always look amazing, but today we look extra amazing because of this new layout. But hello, welcome back to another episode. I hope everybody's had a lovely Sunday so far. I know for our North American friends who are watching, it's only like halfway through the day for you guys. For us, it's about 9 p.m. here. So I've had a good Sunday. I hope everybody else has. We are unfortunately missing our lovely Alaska this week. She's off having a job and a social life.
Gross.
It's interfering with our game of make believe. Yeah, it's fucking.
How dare they?
Dismissing. I guess today we're all looking for Alaska.
Oh God.
Go away, John Green.
Okay, I'll turn off my camera and fuck up the overlay.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I will
live
fly right back to
streams.
Glasgow.
So this week we are unfortunately without Alaska, but we're going to be continuing on, and we should hopefully have Alaska back next week. But I believe we will be missing somebody else next week, unfortunately. But it does happen. People have lives. You are not only your D&D character.
Unfortunately.
Facts.
Oh, fax no printer.
Sorry. With this layout, there may be some audio issues, there may be some video issues. Give us a minute to get used to it. If anybody's quiet, go ahead and say, and we'll boost them right up. If anybody's too loud, say. If any of the video seems funky, give us a shout. Tonight we will be checking chat just for technical purposes. I think that's everything I have to say. As always, if you want to catch up, you can go back and look at the VODs on the Harbour Lord YouTube channel. If you search up Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons on the YouTube, on the interwebs, you will be able to find it, and you will be able to catch up on all the sessions so far.
Otherwise, you
and
can
we
just
also-
click that link that I have just put in the chat there, and that will take you to the playlist. Episodes 6 and 7 will be up on probably tomorrow. I've been preparing for a con and still have been sick, so I haven't had a chance to get them sorted, but they will be up tomorrow. So anyone who's missed the last 2 weeks of sessions, you'll be able to catch up through there.
There we go. I believe that is that. So, without further ado, unless anybody has anything to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay?
Speak now.
We're going to get straight into this week's episode of Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons. I'm going to make an intro card or something that we can put up with those things,
Yes.
because I always want to be really dramatic, and then it's just we're going to get right into the episode. So last we left,
We need an intro jingle. We need a Critical Role style intro jingle.
we do.
Said those few words.
But last we left off, Kronk was about to vomit on, I believe it was Geraldine.
Lilith was next to me between us, but in my direction, yes.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
I forgot that's exactly where we stopped. The blueberries and gin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the blueberries.
Whew.
As this is, as Kronk is, about to heave up, It stops, and Kronk manages to keep the vomit back.
Let's go!
Thank
Let's
God.
go! Oh, I knew that Constitution roll was gonna do it for me, dude.
I needed to keep you guys like on edge for a week of am I going to be dealing with vomit next week? Apologies for anybody with emetophobia, fear of vomit. Apologies if that triggered you in any way. I just really wanted to keep these guys on edge. So the rest of the train journey from here to Mill Point is uneventful. There is the typical getting some food, getting some drink. Any of the opportunities during this hour-long journey. If any of you have the opportunity to speak to anybody else, to pull aside another member of the party and have a conversation, there's plenty of time to do so. If nobody would like to have a conversation such as that, then we'll move to the point where the train pulls into the station. But say now if you would like to have that conversation.
I could really talk to any of you about anything, but it would be fucking asinine. It would be Kyler just talking, so no, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Also, as an aside, are we playing as though Lilith is still here, or no?
We are playing, so whenever a player isn't here, their character will still be there, unless like I excuse their character in story.
Mm-hmm.
And if I excuse their character in story, then obviously they aren't there.
Right.
This week, Lilith's just not feeling very talkative today.
Okay.
She's doing the Lilith thing of like...
Yeah.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Okay, but like if I still wanted to be like, I'm gonna like go walk with Lilith, like we can just.
No,
Yeah,
you're walking
Like,
by
we can
yourself
walk
and an
next to each other.
imaginary friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna go be
Stop it.
roommates with Lilith.
Exactly. I'm just gonna be aggressively roommates. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Lilith is never
They were
here. It's
roommates.
all a part of your imagination.
Alaska occupies a lot of my imagination. It's fine.
Same.
So, as this is going on, after the train journey, at this point it's getting slightly closer to night. It's maybe about 5 p.m. by the time, because you guys went and collected your weapons. Some of you bought some stuff, got some stuff upgraded. Geraldine talked to the Unity Enchantress and the Large Enchantress. And by the time that all passed and you guys got onto the train and then got here, it's about 5:30 as this train pulls into Mill Point. The rumble of the carriage comes to a slow stop, and you hear the air release of the doors opening. None of you have really brought luggage per se. You have what money you have. You have, generally, as adventurers, like in the packs that you carry, you will have a change of clothes, like your underclothes, and then you would wash them. But none of you have any like sections of luggage, which is good because as you turn towards the doors, you see many of the people on this train who are now like trying to cart large suitcases and like carrying bags, duffel bags. They're all trying to squeeze out through the doors.
Can I see who's struggling the most with their luggage?
There is one what looks like a fairly pristine-looking female tabaxi who is kind of looks like it's carrying like a satchel bag, like a messenger bag, and it looks very heavy from the stature of her body. And you can see she's kind of like moved past, and you see it's actually like weighing her down. Even though it's maybe only about 12 by 8 inches on the side of her on the side of her body.
Okay.
But there seems to be something quite heavy as she's like pulling it along, trying to squeeze past all the gaps.
Could I take Kyler up to approach her and be like, hey there, you kind of look like you're having a rough day. Might I offer you some assistance? My name's Kyler, by the way.
She kind of like, she's still like shoulder barging into this crowd to try and break through. She's like, really, it looks like I'm having problems. You think? I did not know it was that obvious. I'm sorry, this is very heavy.
Would you like me to carry it? You can hold my trident in the interim, so I'm not going to run away with it.
She kind of steps out of the crowd and goes, "Is this as heavy as you think?"
I'm sure it is. I mean, it looks pretty heavy, but I am, I'm used to being deep under the ocean and stuff. Like I think I can manage. So let me give you a hand. I think it's my job as a paladin to help those less fortunate than I.
As she kind of like lifts it off and hands it over to you, you just like as you kind of fling it over your shoulder, immediately you feel your body go poof, and like the bag hits the floor with like a thud.
Oh, Jesus crustacean! What do you have in here? If you don't, mind my asking, it like the limestone bricks or something?
No, nothing so mundane. A few books, my e-reader for the journey, condensed matter of mana. Nothing too. Oh, I also have an ancient relic made out of adamantine ore. It's nothing too serious.
Oh, all in such a small package. You are a master of economizing space. I'll tell you what. Where are you headed? And I can, rally my companions, and we'll get you where you're going, and then we'll continue on our merry way. I don't know if I told you, but my name's Kyler Crestwave.
You did not tell me
The
because I did
third.
not ask. But I thank you for your offer. I would much rather just get past this crowd and go onto my train, if that is possible.
Oh, you're headed to a train, right? I thought you were heading at oh, my bad. Here you go. I'm just gonna take it off and go, whoop. There you go.
He takes it back, and you see she's immediately also affected by the weight change, but she's kind of accustomed to it now. It's less of a shock to her than it is to you.
What is it with tabaxi and train stations, man? It's twice now.
What is it with you and trying to help them?
I'm sorry.
As she kind of like puts it back on her shoulder, and she turns around. A number of the crowd is dispersed now, and she turns and she goes, "Well, it appears that even though you are not able to carry my bag, you have still helped me by allowing me to avoid such a large crowd. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good journey wherever you are going, and maybe should you ever head towards the capital of Whitefawn, then I will see you there."
What's your name?
When you come to the capital, simply ask for the librarian. People will know me.
The librarian. Okay, I got it.
I understand my accent is weird. Like you would spell it with a TH.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was like a family name, like the librarians of Winchester. You know?
No, the water fountain, the the librarian.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, warm currents, my lady. I will go find my friends, and then
And so good. She turns around and heads off back onto the station, onto the platform, and walks on her way.
hey guys,
So,
yeah, just
Yeah, did
rocking.
we see all of that?
Did you want to see all of that?
No.
I assume
Hey,
that Kronk didn't.
did you get your trident back?
I didn't
That
give
you
it to
let
her in
her
the
hold?
end.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't give it to her in the end because it was like if I'm gonna carry this for you, you can
Oh,
carry
gotcha.
that, and like it was like just feel this.
Let this
You
to
know,
back so you
like,
have your
yeah.
trident.
No, because yeah. Oh, hang on.
Just recall it out of fucking hand.
It was actually quite a prudent move from Kyler to get rid of it. He could use his hand if he was like trying to rob her. It was
go through the dragon just goes through the train window. But yeah, you guys gather your stuff, get off of the platform, and find yourselves in comparative to True Arms. This is a very like open train station kind of travel hub place. The platforms themselves are in this like open tunnel with like an open top, and there's like curved sidewalls. As you travel down the platform towards the entrance gate, there's the men who are taking the kind of scanning the tickets. They take it, scan it, move you along, and then you're into this kind of general. It has the feeling of like an airport. There's some shops. There's like different exits onto like different parts of Mill Point. There's like a bus section that is connected so that if you're getting a train, you can go straight to the bus. And there's like a car rental place, or like a vehicle rental place. And the thing that probably catches, in terms of like interest, I'd probably say it catches Kyler and Kronk's eye is a brochure stand
yeah.
with like brochures of things to do, and there's like maps of like big like old style like fold out maps if you're looking for a place to go, that kind of thing.
Are we gonna have an argument at the board? No, I think no, because we're at C3 right now, because that's where the star is, right? And if we're trying to get up, no, because the road's there. We're trying to get up to L7. That's where the Macy's is, right? And we see it from here. So across from that, right, is gonna be the Diamonds and Sons where we want to go.
If we take a map, will that give you an excuse to put a big map on the screen?
No, not really, because I haven't
Really?
I haven't intricately mapped out this section of Whitefawn quite yet. Because there's a lot whenever you like zoom into this area. But if you have a map, it will give you guys like a bit of an advantage for trying to find your way. If you like, because you could either travel by bus or you guys could just rent out a car and just road trip it to Hell's Prairie.
Who's got a license? That's my. Who's got a
Do
license?
we need a license here?
If we go to university, we need a license. Like it's like
I
if
feel
universities
Drazian has
exist,
a license.
I feel like I'd have a license too.
I'm proficient in animal handling. Does that count as a license or?
only if it's a motorbike, because then it's a hog.
Hey,
Uh,
Kronk doesn't have his like normal driving license, but is qualified to operate heavy construction machinery.
Forklift certified.
Can I also point out that Kronk is heavily drunk right now as well?
Kronk is pissed right now.
Oh
that is
yeah, I'm
okay.
probably pretty trash too.
Yeah.
This is
Tyler the only sober one, which means that renting a car is probably out of the question.
Well, no, Drazen's had one drink, so he's fine.
So what drink? Oh, it's the legal limit. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine,
it's legal
fine.
limit. It's legal limit.
Drazian has one shot of whiskey every hour anyway, so Drazian's gotta be tolerant at this point.
And we
right?
didn't have a fucking traffic stop. And, like,
I
rolled
would
to
like
the
to
scene
say-
with the breathalyzer.
I would like to say, on behalf of the actual play D&D live stream Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons, we do not condone drinking and driving. Please drink responsibly, and if your friend has had a drink, do not let them drive. Okay.
I'm great
Speaking
to
of
drive. With that
Speaking of
being said,
From the time the drinks were had, it has been roughly 3 hours later, so Drazian is sober because I am not condoning drinking and driving.
We could just get the buses.
I did say he
There
was
is
sober.
a
I
bus.
confirmed he only had one drink, which is within legal limit. So he is classified as
Yes.
sober.
Does it follow the UK driving law? Do we drive on the left-hand side of
oh yeah, do
Is-
you drive on the right or the left?
Um,
Choose
what a good
wisely.
question.
We finally found a question that Mux hasn't considered.
Hey,
Which
good
is-
question.
no, I have considered this. This follows the American driving pattern because of the way that the outlay of the country has been configured. It follows that you drive on the right because you're constantly going to be doing like a right turn if you're heading in a certain direction. So it's built around that.
Right.
Um,
Okay. Oh wait, yeah,
so-
because like White Fawn's kind of
The proper way.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of snakes up that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, could Kyler take a map, please, and like.
Um, Kyler, you take a map and you unravel it, and it takes a moment. It only takes a moment for you to realize that this map is like somewhat magically enchanted to like reduce size as it does unfold like comically largely, where you're kind of like
Do you need me to like
Holding
hold
it like-
it?
Can I raise a point here?
Like a shower curtain.
We have cell phones.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
do.
it's not
You
as-
have-
It's called the bet, Eli. Commit to the fucking bet, okay?
You open it up and there's a QR code on there that you scan with your phone.
On the
and it
whole
gives
thing, but
the
you have to
map.
open it up all the way to see the QR code.
As Kyler
Right,
takes this massive map and opens it all, I just tap him on the shoulder and show him whatever our world's equivalent of Google Maps is on our phones. And I'm like,
Do you have a postcode?
Google Maps is called Regal Slaps.
Regal slaps.
no. This is Gobble Maps.
Gobbo Maps.
Yes, Gobble Maps. Gobble is kind of like one of the premier crystal technology, CrystalNet, startups. Well, not startups, but like they're one of like the premier companies. They're kind of known everywhere. Their leader, Shrill Bates, was this kind of, this like really smart goblin who took CrystalNet technology and decided, what if we get this to connect everybody and we can let people search for things and we create like a huge CrystalNet database, and this is what we have now is Gobble Maps.
Oh, is that Gobble Maps? I think I just got a payout from a class action off of Gobbo Plus. I think there was a breach there. I got a class action settlement from that.
Oh, I just, we don't really have this Gobbo Maps underwater. Because I understand they send out like vehicles to like take photos. They don't have vehicles to do that. So,
Wait, so Kyler, what you're saying is you don't have gobble maps, but you've got what snaps?
we've got butt snaps, yeah, and we have chat snap and for Instagram, Finstagram,
Oh, I get it.
and just like like there.
What's your equivalent for
I'm gonna have
Twitter?
to create company logos for all of these now.
Yes, you are.
What's the equivalent? What's
We just call it
The bird
Shimmer.
app is
what's
the
the equivalent
fish
of the word
app.
app? It's Flipper.
Flipper. All right.
And Tinder is is well,
That's just
it's
firewood.
It's just plenty of fish. That's
That's one for the TikTok.
that is one for the TikTok.
it's just me at this point. Fuck hell. Sorry. Yeah. So okay. Do you have how does this work? This Gobbo maps. Is it like? How does it work?
So basically, what you do is I'll type in. We know the address or the area that we're going to.
You know
in
that
Hell's
the
Prairie.
town.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
the
Yeah, you
town.
know time.
Okay, so I'm like, I start typing it, and I'm like, you type in the name of the town or place you're going to.
Okay.
Click
Yeah,
start.
so you just type in just Hell's Prairie.
Yeah.
I know what typing is.
Not from that last message you sent. But yeah, we need to get some kind of car or something first anyway.
Are we against going on the bus?
I do like public transport. It is, the crossroads of mortal races. I like them.
It just may be easier if things go south and we need to make a quick getaway if we have our own form of transport.
Right. Okay. Do we have it in the? I mean, we should be able to afford that, right?
Are there any camels around? We could ride some camels.
I've heard-
They last a very long time, and they're very good for travel in harsh places. I imagine Hell's Prairie would be fairly hot, right?
I've heard of these camels. They are said to be quite magnificent creatures.
If we
they're
want
kind
to
of like
Love,
If we
you
want
love
to
this. They
get
store
there,
their water in a ump on their bag. It's great.
that is quite cool.
If-
But
I can. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
if we want to get there within the next 2 years, that is not the optimal option. Do I see any kind of like rent-a-car place around?
This kid isn't subscribed to Camel Plus.
Jeez.
Yeah, you do see one rent-a-car place, Elfterprise.
I fucking hate it
sensible.
here.
sensible chuckle.
Yeah, you see Elfterprise, run entirely by elves. They are renting out cars. They're dressed
Gotta be
in this kind of like
unified,
lime green like polo shirt with like the Elfterprise logo on over the heart.
What accents? Like, is it all the same kind of elf?
No, I mean,
Or is it every elf can work at Elfterprise, but only elves? Is that
yeah, any elf can work in Elfterprise, but only elves can work there. Well, not that only elves can, but generally it's kind of like only elves because of the name. It's more of a
it's like
Only elves?
It's like Rangers. It's like Rangers FC or something.
No, only elves is what my friend Scarlett had back at the
I
place
was
we
about to
visited.
say,
earlier.
only elves is different.
Okay. So I think we all like make our way over to Elfterprise and I start making inquiries about cars.
as you walk up, the clerk who's like at the counter, slightly older, like middle aging elf, kind of mousy brown hair that's starting to grey, like at the sides, going a bit salt and peppery. As he kind of shuffles over and he goes, "Oh, well, hi there, folks. How can I help you?"
Hi there. We are looking to hire out a car for a short period of time.
Or any heavy machinery. I do have a license for that as well. If you have any, like tractors or plows, maybe a snow plow, a crane, perhaps. You let me know.
Just a car, please. Just a car.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any heavy machinery, but we can sort out the car. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of you. Let me just look on the computer here. You see, kind of.
You're so cute.
He puts on his glasses and he starts to like take them off because of the shine. But he starts to type away, and he goes, "Now, could you tell me what kind of journey you're taking? Is it going to be is it going to be long distance? Is it just for driving around the city? What kind of thing you're looking for?"
We are looking to get to Hell's Prairie. That's the maximum distance we're going. I can't imagine we'll be gone for more than 24 hours either.
I like driving around in some circles.
So Hell's Prairie, you're going to want a slightly sturdier vehicle for the journeys to get to there. It's kind of out in the sticks a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to start your drive at this time, you're probably going to be camping overnight on the way there, unless you can, like an Air Genasi B&B or anything like that. Just it's an Air G&G.
Air G&G. I'm writing down all these names. These are great.
Yeah, unless you got yourselves a little Air G&G booked, then you're going to be probably camping out overnight. We have a car with quite a lot of space. It's got off-road wheels, and it should be sturdy enough to take you and your friends. The minimum time that we loan out a car for is 3 days, and you can return it at any enterprise center. All our cars are registered in all of our locations, and you can return it at any one as long as you get back the car and the key. That is all sorted, and you don't have to come back here with it. You don't have to do any of that. If you are looking to rent this car for the 3-day period, that is going to be 45 gold, 15 gold per day.
Perfect.
All right, that makes sense. Do you have to have like a license that we have or something, or
I whip out my license at this point. I'm like, don't
worry.
I've got this covered. I'll drive.
Cool. Harpoon gun.
oh man.
There, he kind of like reaches over and takes your license for you, and he goes, "I see. So this is an Udosite Diarchean license. We still accept those, but we're just going to need you to sign a little form that so we have our records that somebody who is not of the White Fallen Kingdom has rented out our cars."
Yeah, no, that's no problem at all.
And he slides you over like a little. It's kind of like not really a liability form, but it's like an acknowledgement that like I will adhere to drive to like White Fawn's driving laws, that kind of thing.
Drazian is not used to driving on the right side of the road.
It's only a matter of time until GB takes it.
GB takes the wheel.
Oh yeah.
Station take the wheel.
She just said GB takes.
GB takes it, does she?
No, she's so mad at you.
Hey, how spacious is the back seat? I just wanted to know in case GB needed to take it.
There
Well,
is.
as it sounds like right now, it's Kronk and GB in the back if Kyler has
Yay!
harpoon.
Harpoon gun. Yeah, I don't even
harpoon
know.
gun.
He's on harpoon duty. I'm on poon duty. Yay!
You wish.
Um,
Oh yeah, and Lilith's gonna be back there too.
Well, Lilith would be shotgun.
No, look, I called harpoon gun. That was it.
Well, I
No,
assumed that the harpoon gun would be on the back.
No, harpoon
No.
gun is shotgun. I don't think shotguns exist.
Oh,
Which is why I said
thought-
harpoon gun.
Okay, I thought there was actually gonna be a harpoon gun mounted on the thing.
I mean,
Is what I thought, and I thought you were calling to sit in the
Like the Warhog
under
from
seat
Halo.
of the harpoon gun. That's
Like
what
Halo.
I thought.
Like
Wait.
the Warhog gun in Halo.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought that was.
wait,
That's
hold on a sec.
me, that's
We
my
have
bad.
shotguns in this world. Like,
yes, just in this world.
Okay, well, the harpoon
It's
gun was
also-
just a little pun. Okay.
It's also probably it's a culture thing, you know.
Yeah, I figured harpoon like ocean. Like
Yeah.
You can't have guns underwater. Like not really.
You see that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where they all fire their flintlocks and it doesn't work? Come on.
we've been here. We've seen this.
But as you sign this and hand over, who's paying, or is everybody chipping in a little bit?
I'll chip in.
I'll chip in. Why
I
not?
haven't used any of my 1,000 from like the allowance we were given, so I'll go ahead and do it and like just assume that's like a group fund at this point.
Oh,
Okay.
I won't chip in.
Yep. fuck
All
you.
right. Well, I mean, if GB's gonna flaunt the cash, then sure.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm going to
just do it,
communicate
so-
that to the group that I haven't used the allowance. So if there's something we need for the group, like we can just use that as like the seed money for it, and like we can all like chip in from, I guess like quests that we get gold for or something like that. Like we can just have like a party fund.
All right. Thank you, Glucose Guardian. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Geraldine.
Glucose Guardian.
Thanks,
Shit on me.
Yeah, but it sounds like I imagine what Muck looks like when you say Glucose Guardian.
Oh, don't put yourself down.
That's what I imagine.
Well, as you hand over the money, he hands Drazian the keys to the vehicle. If you just head right out the doors there, you're going to see you'll be right into our Elfterprise parking lot, and your car is the large green one.
perfect.
Greenian Filipinian. Let's go.
Does it have a harpoon gun on it? Just to be clear.
No, the harpoon gun's the front seat.
It doesn't, but it has a sunroof.
It has a sunroof. I can fit in it. Yay!
So Kronk's in the middle of the back seat, and Lilith and I are on the sides,
Like,
so we can have his head out of the sunroof.
get the glass like that.
Exactly.
Perfect. I take the keys and then start making my way outside towards the car. What do I see? What kind of car are you giving us, Max?
One
Car
second.
Americans can't pronounce
Is it chocolate chip cookie time? Is it brownie time? Is it?
I don't know yet.
I honestly
Pizza
thought
time?
they were going to pull out a Hot Wheel and show us what it was. It is.
Brownies?
My
Cookies?
Whoa! What are those? Cinnamon?
Nice
What? I don't-
cookies.
Ooh.
Ugh,
Nice
spoiled.
cookies.
Nice
Oh, well,
cookies.
I love it.
Nice cock.
Yeah, she is sick, so everybody wish her well.
Oh, feel better.
Solidarity,
Better
Darcy,
After
same.
that goal,
Feel better, all of our wife
Yeah, all of ours.
shared.
Mostly mine. It's Pride Month.
It's Eli. She says it's better than Kong flu. Oh, it's better than post Kong flu. So at least it's that. We'll probably get post Kong flu.
It's better than drugs, Jeremy.
Oh, you're really fucked up right now. Yeah, so high up.
One
I don't know what kind of car it is, but I know that Kyle's going to be like approaching the car like, "Woo! woo! And like drumming the roof, like this is
You
gonna
could,
be the
you could fit so many adventures in this bad boy.
you can fit so many adventures in this bad boy.
I'm imagining it's a fucking Land Rover, to be honest, lads. That's
kinda what I thought,
that's
yeah.
what's going through my head.
I thought it was a Prius.
What if it's like a minivan?
It's one of
When
two
you-
things. Well, no, because like Muxo mentioned, like off-road wheels and everything. I'm like imagining like fucking Land Rover Defender right now.
Is it like a soccer mom MILF car? Is that
When you honk the horn, does it go do 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 do?
Yeah, please.
As you get outside, it is indeed like a large green, like kind of like a Land Rover Defender, kind less like squarish, a little bit smoother. More like a huge Land Rover Discovery.
Oh, so it's like a Range Rover, is what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like in a big like Range Rover. Like this kind of really dark pearlescent green. It has seats for 7 and a large like trunk capacity.
Oh, so we don't have to
So-
squeeze, like, Kronk doesn't have to do that with him against the glass.
Or
No.
Kronk doesn't have to sit in the trunk. It's got a large trunk capacity. It's just Kronk in there.
It's just the trunk capacity is Kronk.
There is, I was like, you get up to the car, Drazian gets in the driver's seat. Who takes what other seats?
I've already called Harpoon Gun. Kyler, like, runs up, like, swings the door open, jumps in, is like, yeah, woo! Like, drumming on the dash, drumming on the roof, like, looking through, like, everything, like, looking for an aux cord. He's like, he's so buzzed. He's never really been in a car before.
I can't wait to hear the music that Kyler
Kyler's ox.
Kyler on the
No!
ox. Do 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 do
Ah,
do do do.
to the left-hand side. Ah, to the left-hand side.
Also, Rolling on the River. That's another one that's going to be on.
Kyler, we're now gonna need a playlist, a road trip
Kyler's
playlist.
road trip list. I'll tell you what. I'll do that like as we go on, like as something else is happening tonight, right?
Okay.
Let me get Spotify up.
I think Lilith and Geraldine will probably sit next to each other. Wait, so if it's 7, does that mean there's like a middle row and a back row?
Back
Okay.
row's gonna be mine then, I imagine.
Yeah, probably. And I guess Geraldine and Lilith will sit next to each other in the middle row.
And Malort is right in the middle between you two.
Excellent. We have a stand-in Malort.
Incredible.
Wasn't intentional,
Incredible.
but it'll work.
As everybody gets into position, Kronk, you notice rather distressingly, while you're in the back room, the sunroof is over the middle row. So if you want to stick your head out of the sunroof, you're going to have to like lean over and like look out like a dog.
Kronk gets on his knees, but still puts the seatbelt on, and like goes like this. So he's outside of the sunroof with his head, but he's still politely buckled in around his midriff.
The sunroof is currently closed, by the way, so you're going to have to ask Drazian to open it for you.
I just I think I can open it. There's got to be a button here, right? It can't be. It can't. Hey, Dre, do you have a button up there that you could? I'm kind of cramped back here. Do you think you could?
Yeah, sure, buddy. No problem. I just want to make it clear that like Kronk is basically Drazian's favorite person in the party right now. Like just the atmosphere that's happened over the past couple of hours. Like Kronk is Drazian's BFF right now. So anything the big guy wants, the big guy gets. So like without
Lilith-
hesitation, just like opens the sunroof for like Kronk to stick his head out and be like, "You more comfy now, buddy?"
I'm doing great, thanks, Dre.
I think Lilith and Geraldine are going to try to find the thing under the seat so we can scoot our seat forward because we're both fairly short, so we can give you a little more leg room.
Wonderful, excellent.
After a couple of moments of like adjusting the seating, that kind of thing, Drazian reverses out of the car park and takes off. So this is where things are going to get. This is where I introduce the travel system.
Oh.
You guys are traveling on your own, so it is not like a guided thing. So let's see. Pardon me. As you continue on your journey, pardon me, so many burps. The light is fading. As the sky becomes streaked with like red and orange, and that very gentle purple begins to seep into the overtones of the night. You guys have been driving for maybe about an hour and a half, an hour 30, yeah.
Okay. That's important because I need to know how much music to put on this.
At which point it is getting significantly darker, and who is if Kyler's on the aux, who's doing the navigation, like the map?
Oh, I thought I would have
I think
like
Dre's pretty self-sufficient in
I
that.
can't imagine
So
Dre
I-
taking instructions from anybody.
So
I'm gonna
I
be
have
honest.
my-
Not a single fucking one.
I have my phone mounted on the dashboard, and like have like
So you just got a Navi like right up with you.
Yeah.
So you're good.
yeah. So I've got
Okay.
Gobble Maps going, and like the whole automated voice of like mispronouncing street names.
Love that.
So it's
I was gonna say I'll make a comment about how it's getting dark and maybe we want to stop for the night, or what are people feeling? How close are we to our destination?
Brock's head is out the sunroof. His cape is like trailing behind him, like because he put it out so he could like fly behind the car because he made it feel like a superhero. He has fallen asleep. Just kind of like in the wind. He's taking a nap up
chilling.
there. Is not going to contribute to this conversation whatsoever.
Fantastic. So I guess I'm aiming it upwards at Kyler and Dre. If we want to like stop prior.
I'm happy.
this is-
I'm happy to keep driving if you guys want, but if we want to pull over somewhere, if people want to.
So it's been an hour and a half of a 3-hour drive. Is that what we had said?
It's from Mill Point to Hell's Prairie, about a 2.5 hour journey.
Is Drazian obeying the speed limit is another question. Is there
Oh,
a
okay,
speed
if it's-
limit?
Yeah.
2.5.
Unlikely. What?
Yeah, we can probably keep going then. Do we have a plan of where we want to stay tonight, or are we planning on just immediately going into working?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm like saying. Do you guys want to camp here and then wake up tomorrow and head into the town early, or do you want to get into the town late? And what's your approach here? Because that would depend on whether you guys could stop and have a rest here. Because at this point, you went like into the off roads, like kind of onto like country, like long roads, like fields on either side of you. You went onto those roads maybe about 45 minutes ago, and you've been driving on these long winding roads.
Do we
And you're
have?
now
Do we have like is there somewhere that we've been told to go in Hell's Prairie, or have we just been told to go to Hell's Prairie? And have we been told to
Just
like
been told to go to
look
Hell's
for anyone?
Prairie.
Just going there.
Right.
he said it's not a big village, so you won't be. It's not like you're going into like a city and looking blindly. It maybe has about 500 people, which isn't like, so it's not a huge place.
Have we been told what we're looking for in Hell's Prairie, or who we're looking for? Like a name of the gang or anything?
No, he said though that the gang kind of has their fingers in everything in Hell's Prairie. So if you make a little bit of noise, you'll get some attention.
Okay.
Well, if we're on like back road style areas, it would probably be safer to just go into town and get a couple rooms for the night and start fresh in the morning. If we're still like an hour out, I guess we could like make calls and like get rooms booked if that's how we do that. If Dre is okay to keep driving.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep driving and for us to like find somewhere to stay, like get a couple of rooms in like the tavern in the town and like we can get some food there
Actual rest.
and see if we can get some information like while we settle down for the night.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that in character. Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. And then you guys continue on your journey. As like it is now night time, you know, the only lights that you can really see are from distant houses in fields where maybe farmers or like other small villages are placed. The occasional single overhanging street lamp and the two lights at the front of the car that beam onto the road in front of you. There is a moment where you pass through this kind of slightly thinner valley where two hills kind of like come down on either side of the road. And in that moment, Geraldine, what is your passive perception?
I think once I mess with the levels, it's 17 now.
17?
Yeah.
Even with that, Geraldine, you realise that your plan to continue into the town was a well thought out one, because as you continue past these this like very small town, you're the only one that sees hidden in the darkness the gleam of speed, as there seems to be a group of people on either hill waiting for someone to stop in this valley, almost like an ambush. But as your car continues to drive on through, you do hear a very faint as an arrow narrowly misses the rear tire of the car. So you narrowly avoid being ambushed by a group of bandits on a country road. And continue on into Hell's Prairie, which is about another 25-minute journey from that location. As you get into Hell's Prairie, it is a lovely, smaller town. The streets are cobbled with stone. The houses, all this kind of they all have a slightly older feel. They all look very aged. It almost looks like a very small paradise, in a way. A very like small idyllic village. And as you drive in, you park the car at what looks to be the nearest tavern or like inn. As you get out, you see the hanging sign of the shape of a mermaid with a curved tail, and the name of the inn is the Mermaid's Tail.
Cute.
Before we go in, just bit of like general querying, is like small towns like these, are they known to be like kind of discriminatory towards races that aren't humans? Like am I covering my ears here?
No, you're not.
Right, cool.
I think the it wouldn't
The
matter.
blue?
The blue and the stone
The
would
giant.
probably like be an issue. But
Well, no, you guys can go fuck yourselves. I'm just like talking about my own safety here.
okay, yeah, fair enough.
Dre's on one.
Although he
Generally,
was
the-
going to say to Geraldine to cover her ears if this happened to be one of those kind of times.
I mean, I guess the Triton, the Goliath, or the Tiefling would also be potentially unfavorable.
I'm used to drawing attention. It's fine. I'll politely have a conversation with anyone
Do we
who
want to,
has an issue.
like, I guess, find a place to stop? Like, did we decide to like call ahead at a room? Like, did we do that with the internets, or are we just gonna find one at like a bar?
I think we'll just find one at the bar. I think that was
Cool.
the general idea.
Cool.
As you kind of walk in, there is this slightly more like it's very quiet inn. There's maybe two people drinking in the far corner, kind of like talking to each other over, a pint. You can hear the crackle of the as it begins to, the wood logs are beginning to now snap and break as they've been on fire for a couple of hours to provide some more light. Behind the desk is a shorter, portly, balding human who is very kind of like cleaning some glasses as you guys walk in to the place. Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
Hi there. We're just looking to get a couple of rooms for the night. If at all possible.
Well, you've come to the right place. In fact, you've come to the only place in town that has rooms for non-residents, such as yourselves. That's Muxlow, not the character. Now, I'm not really not such a fancy place, but we can do what we can. So, is it the five of you? Yeah.
Yes, the five of us, please.
Bother at all. That's he kind of shuffles away from the desk, from the bar, and he pulls open a drawer and he grabs a number of keys. He closes it and he goes, each of the rooms will fit 2 people. So he places 3 keys down. Divide those amongst yourselves. I must ask, do you have any business in town while you're here, or are you stopping through?
We have a couple of things to do in town. Yes, that's correct.
That's good to know. I'll keep my eyes and ears out if you need any help. Now, you go and enjoy your rest. I'm sure you've had a long journey from wherever you came from.
How much
When
for the room,
he-
sir?
We'll talk about that in the morning. I trust you.
When
All right.
when he responds to the
Do we
Like,
have
when he-
business?
when he asks about the business thing and he responds, do I get the impression that maybe he, like the gang has the fingers in him? Well, that's maybe not a good way to phrase that. But
But do we get the idea that that was sincere, or that like that's a sincere? I hope the business is handling something I have a problem with, or like
Can
do
we
we get any
insight,
Go
vibe?
ahead,
insight check him then?
Go.
I guess.
yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
I'm gonna think Kyler takes him at his word because his wisdom I think is pretty dog shit. So.
That's a 15.
18.
Actually, my insight's not bad. Fuck it.
13.
That's a 22.
Yo.
Kyle's like, and no one's gonna believe.
She cute.
he does seem genuinely intrigued, slightly more so than, you know, whenever like you go to a hotel and they kind of go, "Oh, so what are you in the city for?"
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly more so than that, he seems intrigued about why you're in the town. Doesn't necessarily seem just, but more. It's more than just a friendly question.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay. He's okay.
And all of you managed to pick up on that.
Roger. So we don't have to be like, hey guys. I just get the sense. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
Drazian has a theory, but it's not a negative suspicion. It's more of like Drazian thinks Udais has a couple of contacts in the town, and this guy might be one of them.
Interesting.
So
Well,
what are we
I
doing?
think 3 keys, 3 rooms, girls, himbos, and Dre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
The
the,
3
that
genders.
seems like the right.
There's only 3 genders. You may not like this girl and boy.
There's only 3 genders. You may not like it, but it's girls, himbos, and Dre.
And that's it. Send tweet.
Yet another one TikTok.
Cool. Can head upstairs and look at the room, please, as Kyler.
The rooms are as close to an Oblivion in room as you could get.
Okay.
You walk in and it is like a very small desk, a small chest of drawers, and
I look in the drawers
Like-
for a roll of paper and 2 gold.
you find a roll of paper and 2 gold.
Let's go!
And then, now I pull back my arrow, I pause the game, and I drop the item that I want to duplicate. But yeah, it's like a small chest of drawers, and then like 2 single beds that are like beside each other with maybe like 2.5 feet of movement between them.
Is there a
So-
bathroom?
No, there's a shared bathroom.
Shared bathroom. Okay, I don't care. I would like Kyler to go to the bathroom and start running all the taps and start making holy water again.
Okay.
It's like one
Yeah.
bathroom for the floor.
What'd you say?
Is it like one bathroom for the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go in the
That's what you
bathroom,
mean? I thought you
What?
meant like
Oh yeah.
lock
one
the
bathroom.
door, and
Oh,
just
no.
turn on all the water orifices and just like start filling up holy water.
Orifices.
What's that? Water features?
Faucets?
Kyler crouched over the water bowl, praying for the toilet bowl, praying for 3 hours and just scooping up.
I've prayed over toilet bowls for 3 hours before. It's not a great.
We've all been there.
We've all been there.
Technically, it's holy water.
Uh,
More ways than one.
Hailing the
as,
porcelain throne, what can we say?
as this is going on, I'm still downstairs, and I'm gonna strike up conversation with the barkeep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Okay.
stay down at the bar.
Um,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna-
what you want Lilith doing.
Gonna cut to the bathroom while Kyler
How many
cuts.
hours?
don't turn your camera off.
How many hours have you been making holy water?
3. So I'm gonna use all my spell slots. So I'll make 3 bottles of holy water for Kronk.
No bother.
Can I add them to my inventory now, or are you gonna interrupt me midway through?
No. Go ahead.
There.
So Lilith takes Nort and is just going to head upstairs into the room and get herself settled, so that way I don't have to deal with the character. Drazian and Geraldine are staying downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll also head downstairs. I'm sure I could provide some wonderful insight and conversation.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head downstairs and sit along the on the wooden kind of stand-up singular stools that are along the bar top. And the older gentleman who runs the place turns around and goes, "Oh, hello there. What can I do for you?"
I'm just wondering. It's been a long journey. Is there any chance we can get something to eat here? Bowl of soup, a bit of bread, something like that.
Some food. Nothing particularly filling. But, I'm certainly I can throw together a meal for you. Well, it depends on what you're really looking for. We have soup. We have some bacon, some sausages. We have some roast. We have roast beef that's left over from the dinner, the dinner menu. Potatoes, and a number of other things.
What is your soup of the day?
Today it is a lentil and bacon soup.
I'm very interested in your lentils. Do you think that I could have some lentil and bacon soup, please?
Of course you can. Would you like some warm bread and butter with that?
Oh, absolutely yes, thank you.
I'll take the same as well, please.
That wasn't a cronk. That was a crisp.
That was a Chris.
Kind of maybe meshed characters there a little. I don't know.
Self-insert. Are there any berries or something
Get my blueberries.
No, I'm thinking I don't know. GB kind of strikes me as a raw vegan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna make that canon, but it strikes me as her natural inclination is to raw fruits and vegetables.
We have a number of vegetables and we have some fruits. I'm not sure we have berries though, unfortunately. It's not the time of the year for that, you see. And these parts we don't really take in much of a import from other locations.
Gotcha. Just whatever vegetables and fruits you do have, just a medley of sorts is fine.
Is a potato a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a vegetable.
I'll throw together a little salad for you and a little kind of fruit bowl.
Great, that sounds wonderful.
For yourself, sir. Any points to you, Jersey?
I will also take a bowl of soup, some warm bread, and could you do me a sausage sandwich? It has been quite a while since I've had a good sausage sandwich.
Of course I can.
I bet.
You could have had one back at that dude at the brothel really wanted to give you his sausage
hands.
sandwich. He really wanted to give you his sausage sandwich. He was practically begging, my brother, in Mullow.
My brother in Murgalerg.
My brother making merch. My brother in Murgalerg.
And I ask him how much it'll all come to.
He kind of walks away and he goes, "That'll be 1 gold for everything."
I give him 5 gold. Straight off the bat.
Right, I don't know if you can count that. I think that's 5 that you just laid down there.
Yes, correct. It is 5.
All right. I was worried that I couldn't count for a second there, if I'm honest with you.
It's called a tip cronk. It's what you give to people in hospitality that give you good service.
It's what you give.
Oh, I'm familiar with tips. I'm familiar with giving tips, right? Don't you worry just a bit.
Meanwhile, we pan up to Kyler.
Kyler's utility's like, wow, someone's knocking on the door I need to shit. He's like,
chanting to Murgalerg.
Tyler in the bathroom. Tyler in the bathroom by himself.
Christ.
The older gentleman goes into the kitchen, scoops up some bowls, takes some warm bread out of kind of the still cooling off oven that they have, and brings it out and puts it down with just like a slab of butter that he just puts down on the table and a knife, and he goes, "Go ahead and cut it yourself and put whatever butter you want on it, and for yourself, my dear." And he turns around and he brings back, and it's this kind of it's like a very nice, almost like Moroccan salad kind of. There's beans, there's lettuce, there's vegetables, there's like grains. It's kind of like soaked lentils instead of rice or quinoa. But it's still nice. They're like red lentils, so they have like a bit of a proteiny flavor.
Wonderful.
And he goes, "And when you're done with that, I'll bring out a little fruit salad for you."
This
So-
playlist, I'm so sorry, but this playlist is sending me over the moon, dude. Holy shit.
Wait, I haven't even seen it.
Would you guys
Hold on
like
a
to?
fucking minute.
Would you guys like to read the playlist out?
Wait, hold on. We're gonna go through the playlist when like we take our long
cry.
rest.
Yeah, we'll
Do
go
this
through,
when
we'll
we
go through
take
the
a long
playlist.
rest.
And there's yeah,
Oh my
we'll
God,
we'll go
alright.
through that.
Holy
Yeah, I
fucking
want-
shit.
You know what? Here's a task. You see, between this session and the next, I want all of you to make a character playlist.
Yes.
I've already done it.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm just
It's
imagining
going-
putting it on random and going from Thunderstruck to Wellerman to Barbie Girl, and I'm losing my mind.
Amazing.
Okay, so what song would come on that would wake Kronk up from his sunroof nap? Would it be Barbie Girl? Because I feel like it might be Barbie Girl.
Oh, I'll have to get back to you on that one. Maybe that Spice Girls song. I'm not gonna lie.
Canonically.
Getting down to the Spice Girls.
Um,
Shit.
but,
You guys do your serious espionage, and then we'll go through it on the list.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
right. So I tip the guy, and then I turned to him and was like, "Thanks. It's nice to get a bit of local hospitality."
Well, it's nice to be able to serve, customers again. We don't get many in here.
Can I text GB and say, why does Dre's subtle espionage voice sound like he's always trying to seduce someone?
I'm gonna text back and say I'm not sure there's a difference.
And I respond to him, and I'm just like, "Has there been a downturn in customers lately for any particular reason?"
Most people don't want the kind of food that I give anymore, and
Who
I
doesn't
mean,
like lentils?
I have to charge what's affordable for me. There's a restaurant that has opened up in the village that is unfortunately able to offer other more interesting food at, quite frankly, cheaper prices, like unlimited breadsticks. Who can offer unlimited breadsticks?
You're joking. Unlimited? It's got to be some kind of scam.
Oh my
No,
god!
I went there and I sat for 7 hours.
There's literally an Olive Garden.
I thought you were memeing.
I went there and I sat for 7 hours, and they kept giving me breadsticks.
All right.
Did they... what did you... For 7 hours? Okay. That seems... 7 hours? And they just kept having breadsticks? There's got to be
Yeah,
some
I don't
kind
know.
of...
I don't know where they came from. They
I
must have
cannot
some sort of
imagine the
bread-
FDA has approved that kind of...
Do you?
They must have some sort of bread company in the back that's just continuously summoning breadsticks because they just kept bringing them out.
We have a fart
With garlic
fairy, but I've never heard of a breadstick genie.
Has anyone new come into town lately? Anyone unusual?
Not that's come through here, no.
What about-
There have been a number of people who've been around the town for a while now who are unsavory characters. And, for a while they've had their fingers in a little bit of every business. And as far as I'm aware, they're the owners of this new restaurant. And a while back, I began to refuse paying a
Protection money.
protection fee.
Oh.
And then I would come in, and there would be damaged goods, there would be ruined stock, there would be my windows were broken, but I didn't give up. I've lived here all my life. There's nothing that could stop me from staying here. I fixed it, I replaced it, I repaired it. After a while, it all stopped. And then that new restaurant opened up. And as it opened up, the customers stopped coming. So,
Do we get this dude's name?
no, not yet.
Look,
Chris, look at Twitch chat, please.
what can you tell me about? I hear there's a sheriff in town, an elvish fellow.
Oh, there's the closest thing we have to a sheriff, but I don't know if I'd call him a sheriff. He calls himself that, of course, but whether that's a legal distinction is a different matter. Yes, just a moment. I have a feeling that there's like a god somewhere who's trying to gather notes to give me memories.
Did he
I'm
arrive?
going and get
Did he arrive around the same time as these kind of unsavory sorts, or has he been here a good bit longer?
He would have arrived around the same time.
Figures.
At this point, he sees it. You know, they're welcome in the town. They provide us protection, and they keep us safe, and they make sure that nothing goes awry.
Is there like a napkin sitting in front of me or something, or like?
There's like a little napkin, yeah.
Okay, I take a pen out of my bag and I start. I just casually say, you should try. You seem like you don't get it out of here too often. You should take a look at this place. It's a really nice vacation resort. And I write down, "Are we safe to talk here?" and slip it over to him.
He kind of looks down at it and he goes, "I've heard that's true. But you know, there's unsavory characters no matter where you go. So, as lovely as a place may be, is it ever really safe?"
You're not wrong.
Does Kronk canonically text with every word capitalized?
I was thinking of making that a thing.
No!
And spaces at a space and then a period instead of the period in the normal place.
No! Not two of you menace texters.
Incredible.
I just got shut down by Kronk again, it's fine.
Not shut down, he just didn't get it.
I
just want to save this poor bald man's local business.
I'm just trying to get breadsticks.
I say to the gentleman, I'm like, although in places that have unsavory characters, you may occasionally find folks that are willing to help remove that unsavory element. If you catch my drift.
See, it's flirting, I swear. He wants to kiss him. That's what it sounds like.
I know.
Well, if there are people that would want to help, you'd want to make sure that they knew that you always have others, and that you're not alone. They should be careful about what they speak. And at this point, you hear the door slam behind you. And as you turn around, the two people who were in the back corner having a drink are no longer there.
Do you need me to kill those
Fucking
guys
typical.
Well, that worked a charm.
I don't believe you understand what you've just done.
Oh, I believe I
You've
know
put a target.
exactly what I've just done.
I'm sorry that you had to come in here, and that talking to me has now probably cost you your lives. I would recommend leaving as soon as you can. They'll be here for you in the morning at least.
For me in the morning. Are we
Okay.
gonna wrestle? Do I get to knock somebody out again?
Sorry, sir, what's your name? Or what name can I call you?
Nestor. You can call me Nestor.
Nestor, the wonderful bald man. I love you, Nestor.
Nestor, what has just occurred was exactly what we were hoping would occur. We didn't come
What are you
here
talking about?
on simple business trip.
That's right, I'm a police officer.
We know of the unsavory element that's in this town, and we've been tasked with dealing with them.
Are we the only people left in the bar right now?
You are indeed.
Okay, so now it's like open, candid talk. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Hardy boy, junior detective.
That
I'm here to solve this crime.
this
Pet patrol, if anything.
this was
Kronk got a scarf ad in his morning cereal.
Nestor, this was exactly what we were looking for. Now we know where to go.
What's the name of the establishment with the ridiculous amount of breadsticks that we are apparently going to visit at some point to investigate? I'm
Say
sorry,
again?
you broke up just a second there.
It's okay. The Raisin Den.
The Raisin Den.
The Raisin Den.
So
I
raison
hate
d'etre.
it here.
The Raisin Den.
The Raisin Den? Dre, well then you could just shut them down.
It's the green crab.
Nestor, do you know of any
Nestor?
strange things going on here?
Stop it!
Any unusual circumstances, weird noises coming out of that place? Inanimate objects coming to
not.
life?
It's haunted? A ghost.
Not as far as I'm aware. From what I can tell, things are pretty normal. I do think it's a meeting place for the unsavory individuals, but I don't think it's where they operate from. There's a compound of sorts not far outside the village, and they often drive to and from it. I think that's where you'd find most of their folk at any given time.
But would you consider it like authentic Italian? Like truly authentic?
Italy doesn't
What's Italian?
fucking exist.
Look, how heavily guarded is this compound?
I've never been, so I don't know. I've only seen it from afar.
Alright.
I go on walks. With no customers here, it's a pain, a heartache to sit here all day. So, in my older age, I've been going on walks, and when you stand at the far north side of town, you can see just over to the northwest a compound, large white marble walls surrounding what looks to be some sort of huge cage, smaller buildings around.
Alright. Seems like we should probably pay this compound a visit.
Whatever you do, if if anything does happen. I hope it doesn't. But don't mention me.
Don't mention who. I don't know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
No, he's talking about himself, you goofus. He's talking about Nestor.
Kronk. Listen. For a moment, please. This is serious. We were never here,
Like we've got.
and if it makes it easier for you, we cannot stay here tonight.
We're staying here
There'd
anyway.
be no stay. If you do intend to lose your lives tomorrow, I would much rather you had a good night's sleep for it first.
Alright. Long as we're not endangering you by doing that.
Not at all. The Raisin Den, as far as I know, it opens at about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Alright.
They are smaller foods for earlier in the day. I would say that should be your first stop.
Perfect. We'll do that. Thank you, Nestor. Look, with going into this tomorrow, I could use a drink, before bed. Could you pour me a whiskey?
I can indeed. And he reaches down beneath the bar and he pops open what looks to just be like a fine kind of like regional whiskey, maybe a couple of years old. And he pours it out, stops it, and slides over a tumbler. And then he pours one for himself, and he offers the bottle towards Kronk and Geraldine.
No, I'm all right. I had quite a lot to drink today already, believe it or not.
And yourself, my love?
I'll pass.
He puts the cork back in, and he slides it beneath. And he raises the glass to you, and what's like a 2-finger or like 3-finger of whiskey. He just downs it and slams it on the table.
I raise the glass to him and go, Arusacha, and down it.
As he slams it on the table, he just goes, "To living with the time we have left. Well, bar's closed. I need to rest. I'd recommend you do the same. An early start tomorrow." And he turns himself around and he shuffles back through the kitchen, and you assume there must be some sort of like living quarters back there.
Alright.
You're
Heard
not
the man.
alone, and you're left alone in the bar.
I think it's time we turn in for the night. Make sure you're good to go first thing in the morning. We're not in a place we can afford to sleep in. I think we'd be up and out of here by about 8:30. If that place opens at 10, they're going to be here to deal with us shortly before that. I say we make ourselves scarce early in the morning, make our way around there, get them before they can get us.
I think that sounds like a good idea. I think we could sneak in, and get him right at the source of the unlimited breadsticks. I think that sounds good.
All right. I'll see you both tomorrow.
Kronk
Lock your doors.
just wants to know these breadsticks.
I'm just very curious about the breadsticks.
Okay. If that's all to be done, you all head off to bed. As you tuck in for the night, some of you may have a slightly restless night thinking about tomorrow. Kyler comes out of the bathroom to a line of about 5 people, who are all kind of like, like really busting for the toilet. And then heads out. if nobody else would like to do anything tonight, go ahead and take a long rest. Recover any spell slots, anything you did like that.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Yeah, same.
And next morning, what time does everybody wake up?
Probably 7:30 if Dre wanted to be out of here at 8:30. Right.
Okay.
Probably like 8. Yeah, but there's no like real like showering in this kind of place. I've spent some. That shower is not up to snuff. So, fuck it.
Okay. Geraldine?
I'll probably be up around sunrise, assuming with Lilith.
Okay. You guys are probably just after 6 then?
Yeah.
Drazian?
Drazian is up by like 5:45 and is like ready and is like, you know the whole like fucking Sherlock mind map thing? Drazian is like mapping out like fucking battle tactics from like early in the morning and just like figuring out what he's gonna do.
Has anyone told Kyler what happened as well?
I assumed that Kronk relayed the information
When he
once
went
got
upstairs,
back from...
yeah.
Got a Kronk abridged version of what happened.
Gotta go get the breadstick fairy, or we'll die.
I didn't give you the LA Noir interrogation thing that went on, but I was like, yeah, Dre kind of was flirting with this one guy, and there's a competing restaurant. Have you ever seen a Good Burger? It's kind of like that, just a little bit.
No.
But retrospectively, Drazian does fill everyone else in.
Okay. Since we took the long rest, would anyone like to read out the playlist that we listened to on here?
Drazian sends a voice note in the group chat.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Drazian sends a voice note in the group chat. That's exactly what happens.
How close was my thing to the actual voice note is what I would like to know. Was I a reasonably good abridged version?
You kind of filled in all the emotional details that Drazian didn't. Drazian was very like, this is what happened, here's this is the plan. And you're like, yeah, but like, he was like flirting with the old guy, and like, there was a big slam, and the door was closed, and we were like, what was that?
It was really dramatic. No. I wanted like my performer sentences were tingling. I wanted to run out there and tackle them, but I thought, no, not without the rest of me party.
Cool. Kronk. Last night, Cows made 3 more improvised holy hand grenades for Kronk. So I'll take them in inventory, and you can have the 3 of them.
All 3 of them? Oh shit, yeah.
Giving you ranged attacks, by the way, because you needed the buff.
Hell yeah, now I have 4 holy hand grenades.
I feel like if like Kronk ever gets bunked with someone other than Kyler, have you ever seen that video of the 2 dudes who are like sleeping in bunk beds? And one goes, do you think pigeons have feelings? You know the one I'm talking about?
I don't, but I can imagine exactly where it's going, for sure.
But yes, with a long rest, you all wake up tomorrow at varying times. Do you want to read out that playlist very quickly, and then we'll take a 5-minute break for people, for people to go toilet, do this, that, and the other? Because after this, I think it's fairly obvious that you're probably going to be heading into combat.
Yeah.
To battle.
So if anybody would like to get any drinks, snacks, anything like that, feel absolutely free. And we will be back after we read out this playlist. We will be back in about 10 minutes.
While we're off screen, can I ask you something as well, Max? Just before we all break apart.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, go ahead and read out the playlist for us, Kyler.
Oh, me? Do you want me to do it? Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, in fact, can someone else do it? I think it'd be fun.
I can do it. I've got it here in front of me.
Okay.
So we have Proud Mary by Tina Turner. The old classic Pass the Duchy by Musical Youth. We've got a sea shanty version of Wellerman by Nathan Evans. We've got God Give Rock and Roll by Kiss. We've got Thunderstruck by AC/DC. We have the ultimate classic of all classics, Total Eclipse of the Heart by the one and only Bonnie Tyler. We have Glory of Love by Peter Cetera. We have Carry On, Wayward Son by Kansas. We have Sealand by Art Brut. We have Buffalo Soldier by Bob Marley. We've got The Cult of Dionysus by The Orion Experience. We've got Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. We've got Rasputin by Boney M. We have
that one.
We have Superstar from Jesus Christ Superstar, courtesy of
Jesus Crustacean. We're now getting to the worship music.
Courtesy of Cass's sugar daddy, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Which is true.
Hey, fair enough.
That's some Cass lore I'll explain later.
Yeah. We have one of the anthems of Northern Ireland, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. We have Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind and Fire. We have Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. We've got Tribute by Tenacious D. We've got Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver. We've got Give Me Hope, Joanna by Eddie Grant. We have Wannabe by the Spice Girls. We have Is This Love by Bob Marley. Hotel California by the Eagles. Every Time We Touch by Cascada. We have Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Yes!
Bye.
We have Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles. We have Mambo No. 5 by Lou Bega. Got American Boy by Estelle. Barbie Girl by Aqua. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Hey Soul Sister by Train. Copacabana by Barry Manilow. We have Dejo by Harry Belafonte. We have Grace Kelly by Mika. Dance With Me Tonight by Ollie Murs. Run Around Sue by Dion. No Woman No Cry by Bob Marley. Hey Ya by Outkast. And then I've added one at the end here, Cass, which you will appreciate because it came up in suggestions, which is 500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
Incredible.
And that was the road trip.
I feel like YMCA would fit in here too.
Probably would.
Also,
yeah.
I Need a Hero.
I Need a Hero, yeah. Anything by Bonnie Tyler, Queen.
I need a hero.
Should we take 5 then?
Taking some time.
Yeah, if people wanna take some time, I'm wary about like putting it on the BRB screen because you remember what happened the last time I did that and all the Discord sources stopped working.
Yeah.
So if people want to like go and grab drinks or cover their cams and whatever, that is no problem at all.
I sent you a message, Mux. I'm gonna grab a drink. BRB.
Oh man,
No problem.
we can't get out all our slurs. What are we supposed to do?
Happens. Right, we will be back in a couple of minutes here, guys.
Someone leave the call then. Oh, there we go. Hello again.
It's connecting me for some reason, and I have no idea why.
And then I missed a call from you. Wonderful. Maybe
No
you
idea.
hit call me instead of reply to my message.
Very possible.
Hello, chat. How we doing?
Yeah, I like game chat. You see, obvious musician, cat. Who else? Boog. Oh, Lillian. No, sorry, Selmy, because that is their name. I have not referred to them since they changed their name. So that is the first time I've ever said it, and I'm very sorry.
How you doing, Dom? Speaking of, right, you know how the latest scandal in the TRT scene is the guy that looks like Jared fucking Leto turned to be a fucking arsehole?
Yeah. I don't know if like sources are muted, by the way. Like I don't know if they can still hear us or not.
I have Discord muted, but I'll say this about your man, Stoney Jameson. Like besides everything else, I was reading like the stuff is like all done, like how he's treated people. But the thing that it's not arts that irk me the most, but I think the thing that irks me the most uniquely is that he incorrectly described what Maslow's hierarchy of needs was. When he said me and Satine should be at the top of the hierarchy of needs, I'm like, that means you are the least important to be realized. You are the last stage of things, which is not. So it's a really shitty analogy that shows he's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is the base is food, shelter, water, and the peak is self-actualization. Like if he wants to be self-actualization, it means you got to do all this other shit first. You fucking moron.
True.
Play another RPG, dickhead.
Jesus.
What do you mean, Jesus? He's a cunt.
That was just the way you went. Play another RPG, dickhead.
Dickhead. It's just my accent.
You're absolutely right, but
Do you not just look at them and get that, like, I don't know if neo-Nazi is the right word, but like that kind of vibe, like of in a really bizarre group of people where they've kind of put themselves as figureheads.
I mean, he tried to induct his friends into a sex cult, so.
Sex cult? That's not great. That's not great, is it? It's less, it's less than ideal.
Yeah, it's definitely less than ideal.
What even? I'm gonna look this up, right? I don't know anything about it. Not really, except the things people have said that are verifiably true, which is that he's a horrific person to work with, and that he's a cunt who doesn't understand Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But if I look up at
we talking to the stream about Jameson Stone?
Yeah, I was saying how he misunderstood what Maslow's hierarchy of needs was, which annoyed me like uniquely, because like he was like, "Oh, me and Satine should be at the top of." It's not what that, and he said Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's not what Maslow's hierarchy of needs is. If you're at the top, you are the last step, and you are trying to say that you are, the most important. But the most important is the base of the pyramid, which is shelter, oxygen, warmth. And I just want to see what characters he's played. Like I want to see
all his characters are drawn to look like him.
Also, you know how he has in his bio, author of the Red Opera and author of, I think it was the Siren song, Battle of the Bards. Let me pull up a DM, because I've been chatting to Rick Hines, who is the guy that fucking wrote the thing, who, like, these projects would not be happening without. So for Battle of the Bards, Siren's Battle of the Bards is 270,000 words long. Do you know how many words out of those 270,000 that Jameson and Satine have written?
0.
90.
Okay.
And they are claiming that they are the creators and authors of it. Rick Hines, who's like a guy who like writes for Geek and Sundry, is really fucking prominent writer in the TTRPG space. He's the guy that's he's the guy that's kind of spearheaded these two projects. The Red Opera is actually based on an album from a really cool band. That like Rick was one of the guys that started the project and got it all going. Satine and Jameson owe him $10,000. They owe him.
Good, is it?
No, and they are like fucking taking credit for everything. Now the projects are still going to go ahead because Shitebag Jameson has left Apotheosis Studios, and like this other girl is kind of handling the production side of it. So like the books are still going ahead, and like all the people that have actually put the work in are like, please still support the books because it helps us, helps our work be successful, etc., etc. But yeah, I think after those books are properly released, Apotheosis is like going to stop existing as a company.
His character Vajra, holy shit, that's his fucking name. And like, look, I don't think this is unfair to say because I don't think I'm making fun of like people naturally have. I'm making fun of how he chooses to style himself.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a character that I would have made at 8 years old in a PlayStation game.
Yeah,
Like he, like yeah, just give him the fucking buzz cut and blue hair and like big tattoo. Like he looks like a GTA Online character.
Yeah, that's how Jameson Stone looks.
Yeah, that's how he chooses to look. Jameson Stone. I'm not even talking about Vajra. Jameson Stone looks like I made him in a PlayStation game.
He does look like a secret skater on like Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
he's also spearheaded a failed cult, a cult that basically didn't work, which I think is so funny.
I almost don't know if you have to quantify that it was a failed cult. I think either way, it's a cunning move, but it's one of those things that I agree. Like, I think attempted murder. This is a tangent. I think attempted murder should have a greater punishment than murder, because you still tried to do it, and they proved that you did it. I think you should get a bigger punishment for making an arse of it. That's a genuine belief I have. Oh, it was attempted murder. Bad, but you still tried to murder him. You were just stopped. I think you should get more of a punishment for making a cunt of it. I don't mean manslaughter. I mean attempted murder as a crime should have a greater punishment than murder. I will hold on to the debt. Also, I think Satine is doing a bit of cultural appropriation in this photo here, where she's doing I don't know if it's cultural, but she's doing like I think Kintsugi inspired makeup. And it's like, if anything else, it looks shit. But like, so much of this image seems to be built on.
Along with that, like I know like a lot of there's some people who are coming up and saying, oh, it must be just since like she met him, he's basically like being abusive and like controlling her. No, she's like proven to be a horrible person before this as well.
They deserve each other.
Pardon me.
Fucking hell, man. Like, what? Like, I hadn't heard of about these people. I think that kind of speaks to like the level of celebrity that they deluded themselves with something. Like, they were famous to a group of people. There was people who went to brony conventions that were famous than these people, and somehow behaved more adequately and more like a human being than these people.
Yeah, it's really funny as well because I was watching like Brian W. Foster did like a 12-hour stream on this the other night and it was really, really good. Got like people who like Jameson had actually harmed to come on the stream and talk and gave them a platform to tell their story to loads and loads of people. And like what like Brian was saying is like anyone who like Jameson and Satine have said to them that we have blacklisted you, that blacklist doesn't exist because they do not have the influence in the TTRPG community to blacklist people. They just don't. Like, their entire work and persona, like, the persona that, like, people feel they have on Twitter, the level of pull that people feel they have on Twitter, they don't have that pull in the community at all.
He has 1,898 followers. Apropos of nothing, I have 523 Twitch followers. Like, what the fuck? Like, does anyone believe that? I don't. Right, maybe there was a mass exodus of followers recently, but like, even still, like, he's got like less than 2,000 followers. I have that much on Instagram, and like, yeah, maybe they're not always engaged, and they're people I've met and stuff, and like, you know, like cons, and like, you know, once and we just swapped info, but like, he has 1,898 followers, and I bet you like 7 of them are him, like his various accounts.
But this is the thing. This is what people like this do, though, is that they convince people that they have a lot of power, and that they should, and that everyone else should bend to their every whim because I have power, I know people, and I will make your life very difficult, which isn't true. But anyway, he's about to crash and burn and get kicked out of the TTRPG community anyway, as he well should. So
also, Satine has like 65k followers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still pretty niche. And I hate to say this, but like, how much of it is just existing as like, as no, I'm not gonna get into.
No, a lot of it is to do with her association previously with Geek and Sundry. That was it. That was how she got her fame.
There's probably also like a little bit from her porn star days, to be fair.
Oh, was she? Was she actually?
Yeah, she was a sex worker, which is not an argument I think should be brought into it at all, because I've seen like a lot of people being really scummy about that. No, that's like...
Oh, no,
would it carry over followers? That's not like a moral judgment, is it? Like, would it...
No, yeah. Nah, I'm talking about the follower count. I think there's probably some from that.
But like, her tweets don't get much engagement. Like, 6 likes, 16 likes. 9 likes, Jesus Christ, 5. Like, that's such a poor ratio.
I got 5 likes on a tweet about me saying, "Oh, I'm sad that an MMORPG that I used to play is shutting down."
Yeah.
Pour one out for Tara. We will miss you dearly.
They just
pour one out for Tara.
Go into people's heads because some people agreed to give them this status. It just reminds me of like going to conventions, popular cosplayers like thinking they could be cunts to people.
Do you think I could tweet the word "cum" and get more than 16 likes?
I reckon
absolutely,
and I would be the very first to do it.
I'm gonna tweet the word "cum." Let's see how this does.
But anyway, that is us back from break and rank and rant about like people being shitty in the TTRPG community. Shout out to any freelancers out there who are working in the TTRPG community. You are the fucking backbone of this entire community, and you deserve to not only be recognized for your work, but paid properly for your fucking work. Sorry, this whole situation made me very, very angry, as you can probably see, but that's another story.
The gentle labourer shall no longer suffer.
Yes.
Shout out to Critifer and Kat for already liking my cum tweet.
Oh shit, you beat me to it.
I was first.
It's true.
But like, on a real though, freelancers like, and everyone who like works kind of behind the scenes and like putting together books and like basically every bit of content that comes out for the TTRPG community, like you're the most like unrecognized people for your work out there, because like obviously like all the big celebrity people get all the recognition and all the faces of the stuff, but like if you work in TTRPG stuff and like you're writing, you're publishing, you're printing, you're handling logistics, you guys are like fucking heroes, and don't let this shitty situation or like anyone else like put you off, because this community would not exist without you guys. So you guys are the real ones, and we love you very much.
We all agree.
Anyway,
Sorry,
shall
I
we,
needed to go on my little tirade. I needed to go on my little tirade. I'm very angry about this whole situation.
as you should be, it's shy, but like it's just comical. You went right anyway. But let me just see one more fucking thing. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so the next day, you've all woken up. You have all kind of, you're getting yourselves ready, doing whatever you do, and let's say you all manage to get downstairs at about 8:30. By the time that everybody is going down together, and as you head downstairs, as the view of the lower level of the inn comes into sight, you see a number of pairs of boots. And as the view extends, you begin to see these kind of like dark leather armored individuals. You're all standing there wearing, mix match of different kind of armor, like metal armors. They're all armed, and sitting bloodied on the floor is Nestor.
Oh no.
At the feet of one of these individuals, a particularly rough-looking one, a half-orc with a kind of like single broken tusk, shaved head, and there's like a large scar along the side of his head. As you all come down, and he goes, "I've heard word you're looking for us. Is this true?"
Can we tell if Nestor's alive still or not?
As you kind of like look, you do see his body very slightly like raising.
Okay.
So he's breathing.
But barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, we're looking for your boss, not his underlings.
One of the individuals kind of like grabs the hilt of his sword and goes to affront to you, and the half orc puts his hand out and stops him. If
Good
that's
dog.
the case, then maybe you should come with us. And lowers his hand. And we'll leave your friend alone. As he kind of like gently uses the heel of his foot to push Nestor over onto his back, and you can see Nestor is kind of like shaking slightly but still breathing shallowly. We've been sure that he's hurt to the point of this. We could do far worse.
mm-hmm.
Follow what we say. We will make sure that your friend is comfortable.
Look,
If you know what's good for you, you'll step away so that we can make sure he's alright, and then we'll come with you.
How tall is this dude?
6'5".
Kronk is going to walk right up to him and look down at him and say, "It's time for you to walk outside. Right now, we'll be out right after you. And you need to leave."
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me.
While this is happening, I'm gonna sort of like scoot my way towards Nestor. How far away am I from him right now?
I got a
don't know.
12.
You guys are kind of across the bar, across the
Am I
room
within
at
60
this point.
feet?
You are within 60 feet.
Okay, can I cast Healing Word on him?
Sure.
I'll do it at second level, so it's 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing for that then. But as
8.
you kind of stare down at him, Kronk, he looks back up at you and he goes, "Bigger men have tried, and better men have fell to their knees. Stand back."
Can I kick him in the knee to make him fall to his knees?
We're gonna
Right.
kick off. Can I? Like when he replies, could I just say like, my friend here, the landwalker, he likes to do things in excess. He likes to, more booze, more money than he needs. But the thing is, to take us to your boss, we're only gonna need one of you. And then Krong, fuck him up. Nah,
Yes!
we're not negotiating. We're not negotiating. Fuck it. Fuck him.
Like I'm lifting up my foot and I'm putting it on his knee and stomping it down onto the ground so that he drops to his knees in front of me after he says that.
Okay, with a +8, is Nestor like stabilized? Is he all right?
Nestor is indeed stable. You watch
Okay,
as
great.
some of his wounds begin to like close over. The bruises go from like the dark beginning reds and purples to that kind of slightly
Like
healed.
yellowy. Okay.
And his breathing steadies out.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll an attack for me, Kronk.
Alright, sounds good. I can do that.
Only need one of them. We only need one of them. Fuck 'em.
That's gonna be a 21. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
She do be.
1 second. As you go to hit, you watch as he almost like in like a sword fighting stance, he moves his leg away from you, sweeps it around, clips you in the back of the heel, and actually sends you down to one knee, and he holds you by the neck with a single hand. And he goes, "Bigger men have tried, and better men have fallen to their knees."
Oh no.
Well, if we can't kill this guy, we can't kill his boss. So, can we go for initiative, or can I throw a trident at this guy's head?
Can we go outside?
Nah, we're right in the fucking bar. Let's go.
I do want to point out, it's not that you guys might not be able to kill this guy. There is an ability called Parry.
That
So-
had to have been what it was. It was a 21.
Mhm.
There's no shot.
When a creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend a superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die plus your dex modifier.
Fighter then, yeah. I know the ability.
So,
I'm-
but he now has Kronk like held by the back of the neck, like on one knee. And you can see like there's like 4 other dudes with him who all have their hands on their weapons.
There's 5 of us and 5 of them.
And I made him use a superiority die.
That's true.
I'm gonna hit the half orc with an Eldritch Blast straight off the bat.
And I'm gonna fling the trident at this guy's. No, I'm gonna jump with a jumping pierce at this guy's head while he holds Kronk.
Okay, if you guys are planning to fight here, then this
Not
was
me.
supposed to be the battle map for Fantasy Olive Garden, but you know what? Take it as the battle map for this place.
Sorry.
Okay. So
The breadsticks.
We'll get there.
They beat up my friend Nestor.
Shouldn't have beat up Nestor. Like,
Yeah.
like if you
See, it was
Fair
Fuck
enough.
around
this
and
was like
find
a
out.
this was a psychological slight on Nestor because the layout of the raisin bin or whatever it was called is exactly the same as the layout to Nestor's place. Is a psychological slight on Nestor, right? I mean, that's gotta be
Jesus.
what it is, right?
So it's like the should we put ourselves on the map as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna put tokens down here. So
Are
You guys
we
will-
in initiative yet?
Well,
no,
I sure
you-
haven't rolled.
Okay. Then I'm going to pass by Kyler on my way back behind people, like away from Nestor, I guess. And I'm gonna sort of like tap his shoulder in some way and cast guidance, which will give him 1d4 to any ability checks if needed.
Mux, can you make me smaller, please?
It's called Jump Street, and we about to jump in your ass.
Kyler, what's your dex modifier?
What's my dex modifier? It's not bad. It is +2.
Okay.
but you guys are all going to be roughly over here. So this is, again, it's supposed to be a different map, so adjusting. But this little hallway is like where the stairs coming down from the upper level will have been. Kronk, if you walked over to this dude, you're actually going to be about here.
All right.
I am making the move across to start combat on this guy's like head. Like
Kronk is
if we
currently
can get a surprise attack, like while he holds Kronk, that like an Eli Eldritch blasts.
Where did we come down from? Like, I know this wasn't the same map.
Maybe the kitchen is the stairs. I don't know.
Is that,
Yeah.
that just like, I just want to know kind of where I am because I want to be
Yeah.
sort of near the door.
yeah, this area is where you came down from.
Okay, okay.
It's here is Nestor.
Okay. Yeah. So then I'm gonna, I guess, go here-ish.
Yeah.
Is Lilith going to be part of this?
She's still in bed. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Poor doll.
Dude. Let's see here. 2 dudes.
Sitting in a hot tub.
They're at
Ooh,
least
dude.
5 feet apart right there.
At least.
I think they're actually literally 5 feet apart. They're 1 square apart right now.
The half orc has Kronk in a back of the neck grip.
I think
Two
it's my
archers.
turn. I'm turning that into an ankle lock, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna look like Kurt Angle out here.
There is 2 swordsmen, one of which is the half orc, 2 archers, and what looks to be a caster. Yeah, I'm going to say, simply for the sake of not having to like do stuff for her in battle. Lilith is still upstairs, currently unaware as to what is happening, and
I guess that makes sense, right? Because we were gonna gather down here first and then go to the place.
And then head out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
king of shit, and you guys were like, "Okay, we'll meet you down there."
No worries, we're gonna head out shortly, so.
She was like, I gotta put on my like spider eyeliner today. I'm doing something crazy today. I want to look really cool when I fuck these guys up. So
Okay, honey, you do you. Also, if we die here,
imagine if it's a party wipe and then it's just the Lilith
But it's
show.
just Lilith!
It reminds me of the the gif of like Troy from Community walking in with the pizzas.
pizza. Yeah,
I think so.
the darkest timeline.
Honestly, relatable.
Do we get a cheeky sucker punch round then, or do we have to go initiative now?
What if I
Cookies?
can roll?
Brownies?
I assume we get some like
Lemon cheesecake.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
I don't know if this is a difficult ask, but for me at least, it's kind of difficult for me to like see the characters. Is there a way we could like put like a border or an outline around these enemies or something?
Yes, I can indeed.
That would be very cool.
Let's see. Can you see that red dot?
Yeah, that's perfect. I just need an indication on like where they are. It's hard for me to see for some reason. It's blended in.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'll change like the way that I use the tokens for next time. So that it's
It might
easier to
just
see.
be the color of the floor, honestly. I'm not sure what it is, but
But there we go. Any of these, anything with a red dot is an enemy.
rad.
Cool.
But yes. So sorry, a lot of things were asked there. So before anything, Geraldine is doing guidance on.
I'm gonna do BI and guidance on Kyler.
What else here?
Uh-oh. That's
Oh.
gonna mess up the...
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me fix this.
Oh no!
Am I messing you up?
Little bit.
Yes, but you're cute.
Hi, cutie. What's going on? You're
Oh, no,
sleeping
did I-
upstairs instead of,
You're missing combat. You're doing your spider web eyeliner.
Maybe I
Oh
am.
my god, the stream looks really funny now.
No.
Hold
Am I messing everything up? I'll leave.
Hold on.
Oh, we're sorry,
I can fix it. Hold
Did
on.
I call right in the middle of combat? Because I hope I did.
We had like
Combat's
just starting.
yeah.
Eh.
Are you
Why?
stuck in a red?
She's Liddy.
Yeah,
I can't stay for very long. I just joined in to say Lilith sends her regards.
from upstairs where she's taking a shit right now.
Upstairs. Exactly. She's so cute. We love you, Lilith. Make good choices. Get home safe.
Well, Lilith is home, so
Oh, well.
That is not your... What? That's not your house.
no, it's not. It's Lilith is a friend's sister's best friend's dog walker's house. She's safe.
Lilith is safe. That's all I heard.
Drink some water, sweetheart. I love you.
I just wanted to say I love all of you, and I hope that you are having a fantastic D&D stream. And I jumped in knowing that it was going to be annoying, but I did it anyway because you all have
Because
to
you're
love
best.
Main character energy.
What's really funny is that Eli just fixed all of the frames, and when you drop
really
out,
good.
they're
Yeah,
all
I'm
gonna
gonna have to
change
fix
back
them again.
I was gonna say like, are you gonna be here long? And then but Eli was
No,
like,
no,
ah,
no.
I'll fix it. Sorry, I
I'm
was
going to be here for like 30 seconds. And thank you for fixing it, but also
I'm leaving now.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
We love you. Bye.
Love you,
See you
Alaska.
later.
Bye.
Am I the problem? Oh my god.
Am I
I the drama?
Drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Anyway.
Alaska, drink some water.
No, I love you all so much. I hope you have a great D&D stream. I'm going to eat some pizza and drink more wine, and then I'll be home later. And if any of you are online, I will chat with you. I love you. Have
Love
a good
you,
one.
Alaska. Bye.
Sweetie, bye.
Bye.
and then Eli fixes everything. Again.
I think Lilith might just be hungover at this point. She's not doing her eyeliner.
Would we maybe leave her with Lester? If we don't die.
Mm-hmm. It's always the risk.
Sorry, guys. I'm fixing this now. Give me a second.
You precious
Dude,
bean.
the first thing I thought wasn't like, oh my god, Alaska. The first thing I thought was, no, the overlays, the overlays.
Honestly, it only looks like it messed with Eli and Cass's.
Yeah,
it looks like me and Chris's didn't move.
Yeah, it only messed with me and Cass's, but I've just gone and changed them twice.
Well, now it's practice. All right, you got practice.
Now we could turn off our cams willy-nilly because
Exactly.
we know Eli's
Don't you
real
fucking
good.
dare.
Oh my god.
I saw the opportunity.
Yeah,
I'm gonna murder every single one of you.
Okay.
Well, did it go
let's move-
back?
Yeah, it'll fix itself. It's fine.
Yeah, just leave things as they are, please. Please.
Anyway, we
please.
started combat.
We start
Alright.
Almost.
Muxo darling, do we get this like round of ambush or nah? So that we can do these things.
There's no surprise round because these guys are like looking at you all, well aware that you're there, and like in a defensive stance already.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
just straight up roll initiative then.
So roll initiative then, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna
That's
be 19.
Cool, you're before me. That's exactly what I wanted. I got 16.
Got
Nice.
8.
Solid 9 from me.
So Kyler, Dre, Kronk, GB.
Plus the extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I should be able to give me una secondo.
Uno. What do you mean you don't have Uno? It came free.
Came free with your Xbox. So, can you call those out again for me?
19.
16.
19.
9.
8.
7. 6.
What is this, the fucking crystal maze?
5. 4. 3. Okay, so I think I can add Trapper here for you guys. Yep, turn order.
Oh, where can we see that?
Ooh, she's cute.
Should come straight up onto the.
It just popped up on Roll20.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
So let's see.
Werebear.
Oh, bear!
Another one? Another
Is
one?
this another one?
Oh no, that's the old fucking thing. I was like, wait. Drazian was about to be like, it's my lucky day. I get to kill another one.
I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw a sweatshirt that said, "Where they?"
Yeah.
I also saw that.
I need it.
It's when you're non-binary, but only during the full moon.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm sorry, some motherfucker rolled a 0?
They just don't move. That's it.
They're T-posing the whole time.
Clip through the floor. Oh, what do you do in case of tied initiative? Question.
Whoever has
Is
higher
it
dex goes first.
Yeah, highest deck.
I like how he mucks through his voice like that, but hey.
Oh my god.
We both were like, yes, higher dexterity is...
If you'd like to cross my bridge, you see, you must have a dex of at least +3.
Oh my god, why did they roll so high?
It's
We-
unfortunate.
I'm in danger.
I just
I
used
don't
the Kronk.
roll beyond 20 on this on my laptop, which automatically does it for me. So I have to do this all by hand. So apologies that this is taking a while.
That's alright. We take a while to do everything, so you can take your time and do some
Facts.
DM stuff, so...
All facts, no printer.
Fuck off.
19, 18, 18, 17, 16, 15, and then we're gonna have a 9 and an 8.
And it exactly. Peons.
It makes sense though that you do have that kind of low initiative. Fucking choke slam.
I haven't been choke slammed yet.
Okay, being choked. Full stop. Like
It's like the back of my neck. It's just like bad dog right now.
It's okay because
Bad dog.
he's Mr. Miyagi in you. Like man stands before you, he is enemy.
Wait, hold on. I
The
want
half-orc
to take a look at something.
the half-orc got a 7, so it is after both
Me
Kronk.
and Kronk, yeah.
Interesting.
Damn. All right. Those are some
Back to
fucking
top.
Lilith ass rolls. 18, 18, 17. Yeah, fuck that.
With
Hopefully,
that,
Alaska. Yeah.
Kyler Crestwave,
Yeah.
you're first.
Here we go. So I've crossed the distance. I would like to make a roll to attack with Trina, the Trident of Returning. A jab towards the orc that is currently holding Kronk. We're not doing like priority targets or anything, so just a jab towards his body, and that's going to be a. It's not going to hit. It's a 10.
Did not hit.
In that case, anything else I can do this turn? If not, might be fucked. I could compel Julian. Nah, I shan't. Okay, I'll pass turn then. That's literally. I kind of rely on getting a good hit in to chain all my abilities off.
Okay, next in the initiative order then is one of
Wait,
the archers.
you have Bardic Inspo if you want to re-roll.
No, we didn't. I don't think we got that because the Muck said we didn't get the round before the actions, right?
Oh, I mean, mine
well-
were out of action. Like, mine was before initiative, right?
Oh, wait, what can I do then?
You can add 4. You can, so it was Bardic Inspiration you gave and Guidance, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So Guidance allows you to.
that's an ability check.
Okay. What dice is your Bardic Inspo?
1d6.
Then you can roll a 1d6 and add that to your attack.
Right, I'll just roll a 1d6 on D&D Beyond real quick.
Okay.
A 4 for 14, that would be.
Does not hit.
Oh,
I didn't think it would. I didn't even think a 60. Who dares wins. Okay, yeah, pass turn then to the archer.
Yeah, passes to the archer, who just immediately levies a shot under his forearm, holding his hand, like his kind of like medium-sized crossbow, and is going to roll 2 hits against you.
Against moi?
Sorry, they only get 1 ranged attack. Yes, against you, because you're the one that looks like a threat right now.
Yes,
Against
I
their.
do.
And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Don't even talk to me, bro. No.
Okay.
17 doesn't hit?
My AC is 18.
What? What?
Yeah.
How? Whatever. I don't.
It's the crest
Yeah.
wave, my guy.
Another arrow into their crossbow. The second archer is also going to levy a shot against you.
Come on then. Let's see, does it land? Oh god, this is just like, and it's a 27. 14? What did you see cut out for me there?
18 doesn't hit.
Nope. Just ducking these arrows, man. Like,
As not the archers are both like loading more arrows into their weapons. The mage, you kind of see pulls down the hood that was like covering his face, and you watch his ears come out, and they are like large, kind of pointed elf ears, and you watch as his like bright eyes turn to this like dark glowing purple, and as he begins to chant an incantation. And he is going to look at you and cast Sacred Flame. So roll a dexterity check for me, please. Or dexterity. Sorry.
does this count as the will I get the gains from it? No, because it's a save. 12.
you just save. You'll have to take 1d8 radiant damage.
I don't resist radiant. I thought I did. Alas. Oh well.
And that is all he can do.
How much radiant damage am I taking? You just said 1d8, you didn't say.
If you
I see. It's right. Okay, cool.
With cantrip ones that have saving throws, what usually happens is if you make the save, you don't take any damage. It's not like normal level spells where you take half damage. With cantrip level ones, you usually don't take any damage if you make the save.
I thought cantrips rolled against AC, like firebolt and stuff.
Not necessarily. Some of them are saves, like the likes of Toll the Dead and Sacred Flame, and ones like that are saving throws.
Fair enough. My bad then. Okay, cool.
But yeah, all those three guys have missed, so on to Drazian's turn.
Okay, is the half-orc in my line of sight right now? Kyler's a big fucking square, so I can't really say.
Just.
Okay, sweet. Cool. So what I'm gonna do first then is bonus action. Let's hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That's
go ahead and roll.
10 points of force damage.
Okay.
Question: is it possible for me to move so that I'm within melee range of this guy?
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get straight into melee with this guy.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do, do I count as flanking this guy because of how he's engaged in combat? No.
Flanking, you need to be on either side.
You could make it, I think.
Yeah, I still have an extra 5 feet of movement, don't I?
Yeah, but that also puts you in melee range of the two swordsmen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to flank the half-orc.
Okay.
Okay, so what I am going to do...
I can run past Tyler, grab this chair and out of the way, and spin around. So you're like now flanked. It's you are standing behind this half-orc as he still has his hand on the back of Kronk's neck.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I am going to do what he's doing to Kronk and put my hand on the back of his neck and just pump him with a second level inflict wounds.
Holy shit.
So that is going to be a 26 to hit with advantage.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it is.
That first one was not.
That's going to be 26 points of necrotic damage, but I'm not done because I have a thing that I can do with my Hunter's Coat. So I'm going to expend one of the charges of my Hunter's Coat, and essentially I can do an extra 1d10 necrotic damage. So that is going to be an extra 9 points of necrotic damage.
Bro!
Jesus.
Okay. As you grab the back of this guy's neck, and he feels like that creeping sensation of decay begin to spread through the back of his head, he kind of pulls away just in time that you don't, decay all of the nervous system between his brain and the rest of his body.
Oh, that's too bad.
But he does take a sizable amount of damage.
Sweet, we love to see that. Yeah, that's the fucking
fucking insane. What?
Yeah, so he took 10 points from the Eldritch Blast. Then he took 26 from the Inflict Wounds and an extra 9 from my Hunter's Coat.
My God.
Yeah, I think that'll do me for my turn.
Next up is the swordsman who is flanking you. As he is going to get 2 attacks against you.
We just have a chain of people grabbing each other on the back of their neck right now.
Y'all are weird.
It's a massage line.
Does a 17 hit?
17 is my armor class. If it matches it, does it hit?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Then re-roll that, because I'm going to use my reaction to use my Cloak of Displacement. Which means you roll at disadvantage.
Does it matter if he's rolling at disadvantage and advantage?
It was the first one, which was still the 17.
Say again?
You don't. Then it was the first dice that I rolled, which would still be the 17. Because if you're giving him disadvantage, but then he gets advantage from flanking, it's just one roll.
Oh, does he count as flanking me?
Because he is on the other side of you.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
So that still hits. And you're going to take, as he does kind of slice into you, the Cloak of Displacement takes effect. His swing kind of goes awry, but he still manages to clip you. 3 points of slashing damage.
Sorry, Mux, your mic keeps clipping out. I couldn't hear that last part.
As he clips you, you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay, cool.
I dealt 35 damage. Oh no, I've taken 3.
Man,
Oh,
I feel
no.
kind of underpowered next to some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. He's going to take another attack because he gets it. But with your Cloak of Displacement, he only gets 1 rather than at advantage. And that is an 18, so that also hits. Okay. As he swings at you, this time he is expecting shifting movement effect, but he stays sure with his strike and he slashes at you for 7 points of damage.
Cool.
That's gonna be 10 then, I guess. Jeez. It's chunky. I mean, not as chunky as Eli does, but like chunky enough.
Okay. That is his go. Kronk, you're next.
Okay, so am I like grappled right now, or how is this neck thing working? Or did that break when Eli attacked, or what's going on there?
You're not grappled, but the position you're in right now, you have your back facing like the other people. So like you would need to be standing up and turning around to attack, basically. But there, as a roll, he wasn't like grappling you, because you can just duck down and get away from this. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't have you in like a submission hold.
Okay. Well, speaking of submission holds, I've got a great idea here. Here's what I would like to do. I noticed that there's a chair just right there. So what I'm thinking is I want to duck down and then jump up and use my height and slam him through the chair using that as an improvised weapon attack. And that is what I would like to do there.
An attack for me.
It's gonna be a 19.
19 indeed hits, and I'm going to ask you to roll a d8 for damage, plus
Okay.
your strength. Because I'm a magic cup, going to be like a club, like a wooden club is coming down on him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So D8, that's a 2 plus 3, so 5 damage.
Okay, yeah. As you bring the chair down on him, it kind of like breaks over his head, and you watch as like a gash in his head, and blood begins to run down, and you can see now like he's starting to breathe heavier, and you're not sure if this is pain or like building anger.
So I do notice that, you know, the back of his head's kind of the focus spot here. I do have a tavern brawler grapple feat, so after I hit a creature with an improvised weapon, I can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target. I very much would like to do that. We'll get him in a nice little submission hold here, kind of a camel clutch if you're familiar with that.
Okay. Gonna say go ahead and roll your athletics.
Okay,
To see.
got it. It's a +5 with advantage, so it's gonna be a 17.
Okay, and he is going to make a strength roll against that. Which he fails. You currently have him grappled.
Let's go. So
Yee.
I'm essentially like sitting on his spine and wrenching his head back is essentially what I'm doing here.
Okay, yeah.
Delicious.
Um, it then is
I lost you there. I don't know about everybody else. What'd you say?
Yeah. You completely cut out there, Max.
next up is Geraldine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Thanks. Love that. Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna pull out some of the ball bearings that I had in my pocket, and I'm going to cast Magic Stone on them, to 3 of them.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action. And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the one Kronk has grappled.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see.
a 7, but it's a nat 1.
Unfortunately, as you strike out with your Ray of Frost, it goes wide, and you actually hit one of the plants that are like in the entrance, and you watch as the plant just withers up and dies.
Damn. That's brutal. I thought it was gonna like hit me, but I think she's more upset that I hit the
I'm
plant.
more upset about the house plant.
It's like a really well grown succulent that's like had love and care over like.
No, Nestor, I'm so sorry. I'll fix it.
You use like a 7th level rejuvenate revive spell on the plant.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on this succulent.
Through resurrection. Come on.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, well that's it then. Fuck.
He's right by Nestor's right by that succulent too. You see him?
Stop it! Sorry, Nestor. I will move a little bit though. How do you do the thing where it shows you how many feet are between you and something?
The ruler.
See on the right, the left-hand side of the page, there's like the little image that looks like a ruler.
Aha! All right.
It starts right at your eyes, so it does look like laser vision.
Pew 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 pew. No, everyone's doing it. Amazing.
Okay, so it starts at Kronk's dong, so it's laser wrong.
Well, we already knew Kronk had his heat-seeking dong.
Dear God. All right, I'm gonna be over here because I want to be within 15 feet. Okay.
With Bandit, the like half orc's turn. Who is
He's grappled in that camel clutch right now.
going to attempt to break out of that. So if you want to make a saving throw to see if
is it a saving throw or is it a check? I don't remember which one.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I mean, I would prefer it to be a saving throw. I could roll better that way, but either way.
You can roll the check for me.
The check's gonna be a 15.
A natural 20.
Oh.
He watches his muscles almost like reject your entire being, and he just like slams you off of his back. And he stands up and he looks at you all. He's like long scimitar curved blade. He takes out a short sword.
You cut out, Mux. Sorry.
Oh, he takes out this like long scimitar curved blade, and from the other he takes out a short sword, and he goes, "I suppose it's time to finish you." First up, Kronk. He is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Oh my God! All right.
Don't worry, Kronk. I've got you. I think maybe we'll see. I may have you. We'll see how this goes. I may have you. I may not.
11.
Does not hit.
13.
Does not hit.
And an 8 does not hit.
It's time to finish this. It's time to finish this. Oh, I will put you right back in that clutch, forehead.
Swings, and each time you kind of like duck out of the way, like remembering all of the training that you've done in the ring. You just boom, 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 and you can see he begins to get really agitated at you. But that is all he can do this turn.
All I can do is get mad.
Top of the round, Cackler. It is you once again.
Right. Well, he's right in my face, so let me try and jab him with the trident. I don't suppose I get any effects since Drazen's on the other side of him.
Unfortunately not.
Alas, alack, alay. Okay. This needs to hit. It's a 1. Fuck off.
Oh no.
It's not my day today, is it, man? It's not my day. Did really well in initiative. Shit awful and everything else.
Oh, and you don't
Yeah.
have Bardic Inspo anymore either.
7.
7 does not hit.
Nah, I don't think it would. Hang on a minute. Let me see it. Let me
2
check.
nat ones. Sucks to suck, man.
I've only had 1 nat one.
Oh, I got the other one.
Oh, you're one. Right? I thought you were meaning me. I was like,
Oh, just one.
hang on a minute while I read a couple things. Okay, yeah, that would, I think, be an action. Yeah, I think I got nothing. Yep. Okay, there you go.
Cast. Trips.
I don't have any cantrips apart from mending and something else.
You
No
can
combat,
fix
spare
the
the
plant.
Spare the dying.
Yeah, spare the dying plant.
You can mend the plant.
I'm mending. It's not how the Force works.
I mean, technically, it would have taken cold damage, so. Yikes.
Well, next up then is again one of the archers who is going to take another. Getting like frustrated on himself that he missed the first one, is going to levy the attack. And is going to roll. Is going to aim its attack. Determined, like this one is like really pissed off. It's like it fucking missed him. Trying to hit Kyler again.
Okay.
17 does not hit.
Done.
Oh no. Sorry, they have a special skill. Like I misread there. The second one then is now going to attempt, seeing that the biggest danger right now from their viewpoint is Drazian, going to aim at Drazian and attempt to take a shot. $21 to hit.
Hold on, I want to check the proper effect of the cloak of displacement, see if it's just reaction. Oh no, it's just in general he has disadvantage to attack rolls, it's not even reaction.
Oh, I know.
Wait, that was 21 at disadvantage? You
I think he
fucking
might have
kidding me.
hit you.
Right, what's the damage?
You're going to take
35 points of necrotic damage. Back at you, bud.
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
9 points of piercing damage as an arrow flies across the table and into your ribs. Jams. It's like jam. The head of the arrow just about pierces the skin, but stays there.
Hey, Big D, maybe stand behind the melee guys. What are you doing up here?
Okay, that is their turn, as they're both now once again reloading their things. The mage, seeing sees what's happening, and is going to Kronk and go, "You're going nowhere."
I
And is
don't know much about mages.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I can. That's gonna be a solid 13.
You feel the hold of a paralyzing effect take hold on you, and then you flex your muscles and break out of it. Almost like, yeah, you just go, and you feel the effects of the hold person spell go away before they can take hold on you. And once again, the mage is now getting like frustrated.
I want to be clear. Canonically, Kronk doesn't know hardly anything about magic or magic users, and hasn't really been attacked by many people with magic. So this was not a good experience for him. Kronk is like, I don't know what happened. What was that?
The mage is going to take himself into the corner to try and get the best view on as many people as he can. Okay, next up is Drazian.
What Drazian is going to do, Mux, you see health potions, do you have them as drink as a bonus action, or what? How do you do it?
Taking a health potion as a bonus action, yeah.
Alright, cool. Because I am going to take one of my health potions right now. Cause like
Okay.
I need to not die.
You regain 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, so that is just gonna be 5 points. How does that work?
2d4 plus 2. You rolled
Yeah.
2 and 1.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1. Yeah, cool. So I regain 5 points of health. This is not looking good.
You want another one?
Yeah, that would be really helpful.
Oh, do you not have another one?
Oh yeah, no, I do have another one, but if I drank the other one, that'll like I won't be able to do anything else this entire turn. So what I'm gonna do is, cause I'm still flanking this guy, I'm just gonna try and get him removed from the fucking board at this point. So
Oh my god! All right, well,
I
thought you were gonna like walk away or something.
no, not at all.
Oh, attack of opportunity, I guess.
I'm still flanking this guy, so I'm gonna hit him with another inflict wounds at advantage. Does a 17 hit?
It would, until he feels your hand coming towards him, and he ducks out of the way, and he grabs your wrist as he parries you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Same thing you did to Kronk, jeez.
Right, yeah, then that's... Do you know what? I'm gonna try and move away. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
It's 2 attacks up.
Or will it be
If he-
two attacks of opportunity if I try and move?
Because he used a reaction, so he wouldn't, right?
He used a reaction to parry.
Dead, didn't he?
Maybe one.
Only one. Yeah, I'll take the one attack of opportunity, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and move to the other side of Kyler, so that like Kyler is like
A Triton shield.
yeah, essentially a Triton shield.
Okay. A 21, with it as you get like swung at by the swordsman behind you.
Mm-hmm.
8 points of damage, negating healing potion you just took. But you do manage to get away and get yourself over to that safe location.
Right. Okay. And as I do that, I'm like, Kyler, little help, buddy.
Motherfucker, you ran in front of me. What do you mean, little help?
As in, you're a fucking paladin. Heal me, you whore.
I'm not touching you. I'm not.
You could call him a whore in the middle of combat. What are you on about?
As this argument is going on, the other swordsman actually runs up beside Kyler, now standing like shoulder to shoulder with the half-orc, and is going to make 2 swings at you, Kyler.
Go on then.
A 6.
Nope.
And a natural 20.
Yeah, that one will land.
Turns out.
That one will land, yeah.
Shocks.
And let's see, you take 12 points of slashing damage as he comes in from the side, and whatever way you're like defending, your chainmail Hawaiian shirt has lifted up slightly, and he manages to like dash you just across like the lower midriff.
Oh, brutal.
Spud. Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, he deals 12 points of damage to you.
Yep, I've taken it.
Conk.
All right, Mux, I want you to let me know if I'm allowed to do this. There is a half-orc in front of me, right? and there is a fellow who just stabbed Kyler.
He slashed me.
Slashed Kyler. I'm so sorry. I would like to take the half orc and run the half orc into the swordsman and have them both smash into the wall. I want to pancake them both into the wall. Just smush them.
So there is a thing you can do here.
Okay.
It is called charging.
All right.
Which Eli will remember from a previous campaign.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember this.
You must move at least 10 feet during a charge. So you're going to need to take a step back, risk an attack of opportunity, and then charge in again to do this.
So I would probably move here then. I would provoke an attack of opportunity from Swords Dude. And then I would just absolutely just spear the both of them, just charge into the wall and try to smash them both.
Yeah.
Just bowling ball Kronk is kind of the vibe here. If a bowling ball smashed the pins into a wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, I will take the attack of opportunity risk here. You just let me know what I need to roll to pancake these guys in a comedic fashion.
Okay, if you're going to take the risk of an attack of opportunity,
mm-hmm.
that is going to be a 9 hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Can I use my own reaction? Can you, once you've rolled damage, just...
You're going to take 8 points of damage.
Oof.
Right. I would like to use my fighting style reaction, which is interception, to reduce the damage he takes by 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, do you roll that 1d10?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
D10 to everyone. So, 8 points of damage reduced.
So, as this sword swings at you as you're passing away, you watch. Not unlike, do you know whenever you put like a knife into like the little divots on a fork whenever you're like bored at dinner? As this like swipe comes through, Kyler's trident catches it and locks it into place. As Kyler, the swordsman looks back at Kyler with this like annoyed.
Good. Then he's distracted. He's got no idea what's about to happen.
All the times Eli was getting hit, he wasn't close enough. So I've just been sitting on this stuff. Literally 5 feet to every time you got fucking hit. Like.
All right. So I would take then 2 damage. Is that right?
No, 8. You take 0 damage. Kyler caught it before it hit you.
Oh, because it was 6 and then plus the 2. That's right.
6 plus 2, yeah, 8.
All right.
So,
rad.
I intercepted. I went, ching!
Oh, you caught it completely. Hell yeah. All right. So, to charge into both of these guys and flatten them against a wall, what do I do for that?
What you're going to need to do is just roll an attack roll for me.
All right. I very much can do that.
Because how it works that the one in front, like as you take this 10 feet of movement, full turn, you cannot do anything after. Throw another attack. A charge is your full turn. But you roll your base attack damage on the first guy, and the guy behind him takes half of that as he gets smashed into the wall.
Okay, so I did roll a 21 to hit.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Well, 4 is what it looks like.
You crash into this dude and you like push them together, The half orc takes 4 damage, and you get like smacked.
So are
Mux,
we
you
all
cut out for
on-
most of that.
So, as you slam into these guys, the half orc takes 4 damage, the swordsman takes 2 damage, and they are both stunned for 1 round.
Oh, nice.
Next turn, these guys are both stunned.
All right. Are they also then on the same space? Then how does the placement work for the characters? Are we all on the same wall space there, or what? How's that gonna work?
No, as soon as you like push them, you kind of like move back, and you still.
Okay, it kind of just springs back into the.
It moves back like, and so they're like small line.
Okay, and then where would I be then? Would I? I didn't get a bit of that. I'm sorry.
You are still where you are.
Okay, got it.
I must have a connection issue tonight, so
Maybe a sensitivity issue on the mic as well is another thing.
very true, possibly.
And so that would take that's movement and action and bonus action for a charge attack. All right, got you. All right, cool.
Pinned or grappled then? Like if we make attacks on them until they break out, or
he said
no.
they're stunned, but
okay.
So can you actually remind me what the function of like stunned is? Is it just they lose their turn, or do they have to try to break out of a stun? How does that work?
They can't move. They can speak. They automatically fail any strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against them have advantage.
Thank you, Kronk. You may have given me the in I need with an advantage.
You got it. I'm essentially, I don't do a lot of damage, but I sure do set up a lot of advantages for my homies. All right.
I appreciate that immensely.
Okay. Is that your turn, Kronk?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So yeah, we're good to go.
Next up is Geraldine. Who's beside like heavily beat monster and a dead succulent.
You did this.
Shut up. Joy, how bad is your health? Like, how bad are you looking right now?
I'm not looking good. I have 12 HP left. One good attack and Dre's unconscious.
It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good.
Alright.
If you hit the ground, I'll heal you. That's what I'm going with.
Or you can heal me now so I don't hit the ground.
I'm gonna...
But then how can he sing, I get knocked down, but I get up again?
I can spare the dime, like, and I took that as a courtesy. So
I'm gonna move over / next to Dre. I have to be within touching distance.
Of course you did.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
Yeah.
So you get 2d8 plus 4.
Yo!
It could be 6.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
If it's 6, I'm gonna kill you.
What are we looking at? What is it?
What is it?
Are you rolling it or am I rolling it?
You roll it, Geraldine.
I roll it? Okay, hold on. It's 6.
talking about, baby. Let's go.
The bet is just too funny. Like, I know it's bad for us tactically. The bet is so funny.
That's not. Wait. Can.
Oh my god.
Return.
I'm quitting. I'm quitting the whole fucking campaign.
Geraldine is still like it's a passive aggressive heal, so it's like I'm healing you, but like
I don't really want to be. Fuck. Okay, so I need a bonus action. What do I have that's a bonus action?
Trips in this campaign are bonus actions.
Okay. Well then.
I do that. Otherwise, combat can be really slow.
All right.
Maybe
In that
you could
case,
use Ray of Frost on Drazian and like fail upwards, and it becomes a healing spell.
that'd be crazy, yeah.
I would love to.
That was a joke. Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll cast Ray of Frost again. Let's see if I get another fucking one.
Just to be
On
clear,
West.
not on me.
A 15.
On whomst?
Oh, that's a good point. There's like 5 of them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one has the lowest AC.
Your line of sight's kind of fucked right now, isn't it?
I mean, I have to. I mean, it's.
I guess I did
magic.
run him into a wall. That's kind of bad for you guys.
It's
That's my
magic.
bad.
It's fine.
You don't know who has the lowest AC?
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that DM smile.
You
I don't know. What about like?
So you can see
Yeah, this
literally all of them except for the half orc because of the angle that you're at.
Gotcha. Let's go for this one.
So you're going for one of the archers.
Geraldine, are
yeah,
you on
go-
top of me right now?
I have to touch you.
You guys
Trust
are
me,
on
I
a
didn't
table
want
or
to be
something.
either. Oh, we are on. No, I'm. I guess I have.
You guys
to
are
be, like...
on top of each other on a table.
Wait. Wait, is that not possible then? Like,
You can
is
literally
this
just be
spot
within
not
5
touching
feet of me.
distance? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Ray of Frost hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Five.
Not a problem at all. As like one of these archers is like kind of reloading, he looks up for a moment and just gets blasted along the side of the face with this like ice bolt that kind of like rips his face open a little bit and is like with like a bleeding wound.
And its movement speed is also reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay. If that is your go, then.
Yeah, the most passive aggressive heal known to man or woman, or they, anyone.
But you stop him at the same time.
I slap him across the face as his heal. Honestly, we could make that canon.
I was joking when I said it would be a 6. Apollo has cursed me with the gift of prophecy, man.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Cass.
2 nat 1s. I rolled 3 nat 1s today.
This is what happens when Alaska isn't here.
Right.
Everything falls apart. I'm like,
Currently, so cannot do anything. So Kyler, it is your go.
hell yeah. Let me look at the map real quick. Okay. The guy right in front of me, the Kronka's... Are they laid out like that with the half orc behind, or kind of stuck together? Like... Do I have to go through the lackey to get to the boss man yet?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the lackey then with the trident, and this time if I probably land this turn, that'd be nice. It's an 18, but I have advantage, so it comes to 24. Let's see if it's a crit. It's not a crit. That's a 14, so 24 to hit.
24 indeed hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, 1d8 plus 4. is a 6 plus 4 is 10. I'm not going to re-roll that. But what I am going to do is use a couple of cheeky smites. So what we get first is Divine Smite, which is 2d8. 2d8. And that's going to come to 7, which isn't superb. I'll just take the spell slot off, and then we're also going to use Thunderous Smite at the same time, because you can stack them.
You can indeed.
That's going to be another 2d6, which is going to be another 6. So that comes to 17, 23 damage to this guy in front of me.
Kyler, as you... This guy has taken a little bit of damage from Kronk smashing him into the wall. And that must have been enough for you to get just the right... As you pierce him with your trident and you release... What does smite energy look like?
Okay, so every time he does a normal strike, it's magic.
That all cut out completely. We didn't get a word of that.
Couple of words cut out.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Right. Basically, Demon Slayer water breathing is what it looks like on a normal strike, and then on a normal standard smite, the water kind of starts to shimmer like black and gold, in turn, and then when the thunderous element's added to it, it starts cracking off it as well. So essentially, kind of looks a bit like the Chidori from Naruto has been put on top of that. So it's like a twisting element of black and golden water shrouded in lightning, and it just explodes on contact.
That you watch as this happens as this maelstrom of dark water and lightning swirls, traveling up the trident blade, caressing each of the thongs before actually, almost like a water injection, shoots into this enemy, and you watch as he kind of grips and tries to rip it out of him, but you watch as his body expands and then deflates slightly as he explodes from the inside, and his body goes limp on the end of Kyler's trident.
Oh my
And then I'm
God.
gonna go, yeah. So right, I'll do. And then Kyler is gonna take the trident and just start a move and step over the body and flick it like the last remnants of this black ichor blood mixed with water to the ground, and just look at the next guy and start charging up for another smite. But obviously I can't because it's the end of the turn. But that's what the RP is.
Okay, not a problem. Kronk, as you have... Sorry, not Kronk. You're Kyler, you're laughing, your jokey buddy, take the life of another man in cold blood.
It's not cold blood. It doesn't legally or morally.
No. But as Kyler does that, one of the archers is up and is once again going to aim now at Kronk because of the angle that they're at. And that is a 20 to hit. I'm assuming that hits you, Kronk?
Yeah, 20 does hit my AC.
Do you not have your deflect thing?
I know, I'm looking at that. I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile when I'm hit by a weapon attack. Just waiting to see how much damage it is.
It will be 15 points of damage.
I think I will use my deflect missiles ability there.
Do anything about that? So yeah.
Yeah, 15 is that's a chunk. So you can use your reaction to... What was that?
The archers, whenever an enemy is within 5 feet of an ally, the archers get sneak attack.
Oh. I'm not within 5 feet of an ally, though, am I?
You're within
5 feet
5
of
feet
their
of
ally.
an ally.
Oh, okay.
And also you are, because I've kind of stepped over that corpse to go for the next guy. So would be anyway.
Oh, does that count as... I thought within 5 feet would be, like, in the space next to me, not one away. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, then... Ouch. I will use my reaction then. Deflect or catch the missile. Damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 6.
So if you roll a 9, you catch it.
I reduce the damage by 9. That's what I do.
So as this comes towards you, you kind of and you turn around and you catch the arrow, but the arrowhead does pierce into your hand and deal 6 damage to you.
Got you.
But else, it's on to the next archer, who you attempt to attack Kronk, but only rolls a 9 to hit, so does not hit and misses, shooting wide.
Thank goodness.
Next is the mage, who at this point is getting very weak, like he can't hit anything, and to look attempt a 2nd level inflict wounds.
Does he have to be touching me for that, or no?
For inflict wounds, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes, he does indeed. Well,
I mean, he could step up if he want.
Yeah, he can get up close enough to you. As he kind of like pushes through, he's going to like push past the archers, and he kind of like leaps across the table to grab you. And he's going to attempt to use inflict wounds. With a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh shit. I know exactly how this goes.
And Kronk, you're going to take 4d10.
Yeah.
4d10?
Yeah, 2nd level.
$17 points of necrotic damage pierce into your shoulder as you feel your muscles weakening.
Can I react to that? Because when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet. So can I use my reaction to intercept and reduce the damage?
Let me just double check the description on interception.
Not Kronk.
I think he's fine. I think he's banged up. I think he's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty banged up if I take 17. I'll be honest with you.
I can't stop it. I can only do 1d10 plus 2. But I could, jab him off before, he gets a good... You know what I mean? So it's when you, touch something hot versus holding against something hot. Was kind of my thinking how it would diegetically make sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't specify melee. That's what I was just looking for. But yeah, it doesn't specify melee, so absolutely.
Cool. D10 roll 4 points of damage off it is the best I can give you right now.
Kronk, you still take 30 damage.
Oof. All right.
So yeah, it's basically just like Kyler looks around, sees what he's doing, like bats the hand away as like to try and knock it off so it's not being held against him to put more necrotic energy in.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was
So-
a damaging
It's like while
turn.
the hand doesn't get to you, each of the fingertips still kind of reach out and grab you like this, and pierce you through there. As Kronk is pretty beat up.
Yeah. Yeah, sure am.
Nobody said Geraldine yet. Like, just saying.
Next up is Drazian.
Okay, so what Drazian is going to do is he's going to use his other health potion.
Okay.
Just to try and buffer himself a little bit. So that's going to be... That's going to be 7. I healed myself for more than Geraldine healed me.
Do you say that out loud?
No, this is Eli saying this.
Okay. Canonically, Geraldine's probably crying that she didn't heal more.
It's fucking healing.
And then Drazian's within like he's definitely got line of sight on Mage Boy here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here? Trying to think. Do I want to get in melee range? Yeah, he'd be able to hit me anyway. So, yeah, Drazian is gonna get. Oh yeah, this is actually really fun because I go to the other side of this guy and he's now counted as flanked. So Drazian is gonna pump some inflict wounds into this fucker. Sorry, ignore that one. That was the wrong level that I just forgot to cast earlier. It's this one that I need to do. That's a 12. Okay, so that's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That is 26 points of necrotic damage. And then I am also going to use my Hunter's Coat again to do an extra D10. And that's going to be an extra 10.
Not because he has not been harmed.
Yeah, but my attack just harmed him though, did it not?
You have to use the Hunter's Coat with an attack that is already like.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? It's not like you can't go boom, ha. It has to be okay. You're already damaged, and the attack.
Oh, he's not
like,
taking any damage at all then yet. No.
It's like attacking a crippled target. I think is
Right.
the
Okay.
description.
Then yeah, just that 26 then.
It doesn't matter anyway because as you like as you kind of like work your way around him and grab him like on each shoulder and charge in this necrotic energy, his body goes limp in your hands.
Cool.
Pop goes, ow! What the ow! What the fuck is that? Ow!
And this dude and goes, Drazian, did you make him hit me?
Why is it hurt so much? What the what's this magic shit, bro? Oh, fuck me.
Krog's constitution is lower than I thought, man. Jesus.
And then, so that's the mage guy gone. What I'm gonna do, I'm trying to see if I have enough movement to do it. Can I move to like... Yeah, can I move to there beside Kyler?
In sec. You cannot move there because where you moved from to there is 20. That is 15 feet.
Okay.
So that would be 30.
Right. Can Yeah, I'll just move to. So that'll be 5, 10. I'll just move here.
That's 5, so you could move up beside Kronk if you wanted to. That would be 10.
If you're looking for an intercept, I can't do it till my.
Oh, so
It's
so
there.
here I could move to there.
Can.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not the first target of the archers.
Conniving
Humans.
bastard.
Yeah, that's started.
Okay. The swordsman is dead. So, Kronk, it is your go.
Okay. I have a question. If
I might.
you theoretically took a chair in your hands, right, and you were to hit somebody over the head, it would do a certain amount of damage. If you were to jump and you were to smash them in the head, would it do more damage?
Depending.
Can you say that again?
Depending on the height from which you jumped, yes.
So,
But you need to have got, like, taken part in at least a 10-foot fall to get extra damage.
so I have an ability called Step of the Wind, where I can take a disengage or a dash action as a bonus action on my turn, and my jump distance is doubled for the turn. If I were, I don't really know how jumping works in the game. I don't know, the statistics, but like, would I be able to like stand on a table and jump and just like?
A high jump, you jump a distance of 3 feet plus your strength modifier.
So that would be 6 feet. I have +3.
Oh yeah, you jump 6 feet into the air.
Okay, so I could double it. I could get to 12 feet in the air. It seems.
Yes.
Okay. Now that's that's pretty cool. So so disengage is to get to avoid an attack of opportunity, right? And then dash is just double your distance to move. Okay. How much more damage would it do were I jumping and smashing? Just, I don't know, theoretically.
1d6 for every 10 feet.
All right. Which one's the guy that shot me with the arrow? All right. Here's what I want to do. So the mage is dead, but there is a chair right in front of me that I have not yet smashed anyone's face over. What I would like to do is I want to take that chair as a bonus action. I would like to spend a key to use Step of the Wind, so my jump distance is doubled for the turn. And I want to jump an entire 12 feet in the air off of this table and bring the chair on top of this dude's head as an improvised weapon attack.
Go right ahead.
Excellent.
So, kind of going, okay, where the fuck is he going? You watch as Kronk picks up a chair, turns on its knees, steps off of the table, and down the chair.
Amazing. There's no like advantage from attacking from a like a height, right? That's not a thing. Okay.
It's so ground.
I have the high ground. Uh-oh.
The like aiming their weapons as the sky goes dark as Kronk goes in front of the lighting fixture in the room, and they look at Kronk coming down.
It appears to only be a 10 to hit.
10 to... As the sky goes dark and you bring this chair down, they both just kind of go, fuck, and like dive out of the way, and the chair comes down fruitlessly onto the floor.
Okay. What benefits does flanking a target give the other party members?
The advantage.
Say that again.
Advantage.
All I keep hearing is antage. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Then as part of the step of the wind, I am able to take a disengage action, which I feel like is the more used part of that one, and so I'll avoid the attack of opportunities from both these guys and position myself behind big half-orc fella over here.
We already kind of have advantage on him. Is he stunned, right? Or does he break out of it now?
But his turn's right after mine.
Yeah, he got rid of it because it was Kronk's turn, but it is now Geraldine.
Ready for more nat ones. All right.
I also would like to remind the healers in the party, I do have 8 health. Just tossing that one out there.
Are you line of sighted to me right now?
I just moved out of line of sight, actually. Very helpfully.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a health pot?
I do not.
God damn it.
Did
All
you not
right.
get health potions in the shop?
No. Nope.
Kronk!
Didn't pick one up.
Kronk just smashes the water. Will heal him.
I thought about it, but I don't think it has a healing property.
I'm going to run from like up where I was down to here, I think. I think I need to be here. I don't want to be that close. And on my way by, I am going to touch Dre and that's going to be cure. No, is your health okay by now?
If I take 2 good hits, I'm dead.
Well,
Man, that's crazy.
don't die.
If Kronk takes one scuffed hit, he dies.
Yeah, but that's his problem. She can actually heal me.
I could. I'm actually going to. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
We're all gonna fucking...
Hello? It's a good thing I moved out of that area.
Exactly. That's exactly why. And it's going to be these.
Sirens are already showing up for this.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be these 10 feet.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It shouldn't hit anyone else.
Unless you roll on that one
right.
and hit a plant.
And it just destroys the whole fucking house.
So let's see here. You said it's a 10 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Um,
dex save throw. On failed saves, they take 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
and a... Come on. A natural one definitely does not save.
Yay!
Get nat one.
So then I roll for the damage, right?
Let's go ahead.
And they take 10 damage each.
Yeah, you watch as they're both like shaken off balance by the rumbling that happens around them. I believe they are also knocked prone,
They both are, yes.
so they're both shaken off balance and actually like land flat on their ass. And yeah, is that your turn?
I am also going to... I am going to cast Mage Hand and send a health pot over to Kronk.
Okay.
I don't know what it would be like if I wanted to toss it to him, but I don't trust that.
I don't
So-
need health potions. I'm good to go.
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
sweetie.
Out of, like blood pouring out of like every orifice. And it's just
Right?
like,
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send you a health pot.
Get it down, you chief.
I think I can. Yes, you're within 30 feet of me.
Can I catch it in my mouth and just drink it? Can you mage hand it
Wait,
into my mouth?
I can mage hand it down your throat.
Okay, well, you didn't need to describe it like that. I'm a little flustered.
Well, no,
now.
it literally says I can control the hand and manipulate objects, as long as it's not activating magic items or carrying more than 10 pounds. So can I literally open the health pot down his throat?
All you have to do is shout, "Kronk, open your mouth!" And I'm
Kronk,
like, what?
open up!
What you mean?
And you just see this like gigantic like magical hand flying towards you with a health pot.
yeah, okay, that happens. Go ahead and roll the healing 2d2 plus 2. So
I guess
2d4.
So 3. So it's going to be like 3 points of healing.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Where's the button that I hit for that?
Well, Kronk would do it anyway. 'Cause
Oh,
Kronk-
yeah.
I mean, you're the one. You're the one
Am I
pouring it down
pouring
your
it?
throat.
Is it me? Is it me?
I think it's you. I think you would do it, right?
I can't find where I would click for that. Do I just like randomly roll the dice?
If you just
Yeah,
do the bottom, it's probably like the bottom left corner, and then add 2 onto whatever number you get.
Mhm.
And
So it's 2d4 plus 2? Is that what this
Mhm.
is?
Yeah.
2d4, and then a really complex mathematical. I believe in you.
Christ. It's gonna be fucking ones. Alright, I can do this.
How much was
Incredible.
it?
Really well done, actually. That's crazy.
+2, so you get 5.
Thank you. That was very tasty. Can I have your tasty Kool-Aid again sometime? Thank you.
I rolled 4 of them.
The half-orc comes back around, like from being stunned, and sees everything happening, sees that 2 of his men have died, 2 are flat on their ass, felt the earthquake, sees a number of different forms of magic approaching him, and he drops his weapons and he goes, "Fine. I give. I'll take you to the head. And then you can speak to him."
Get on your knees.
And there's a moment where he has a grimace and he does get on his knees.
Good dog.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Did you just say good dog?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Good dog.
All right, that was
Ew.
all right, Dre. That was a little. I just wanted to
Ew.
submit.
So-
You know, it was kind of full circle at the beginning of the fight. I'm sorry about that. That was a little weird.
So for a minute, the look in Kyler's eyes is just gonna be like really like he was like ready to like kill them all. Like he's like still got the slap, and then he just kind of goes, "Oh, where's Lilith?" And then looks at the 2 flat on their ass, and then like the look kind of comes over his eyes again. "We do only need one of them. We don't need one of you."
I agree.
Nah, and then just gonna go behind the bar and like look for some rope or something and be like, okay, fine.
Goes behind the bar to look for rope. You hear footsteps coming down the stairs, and you just hear, "Hey guys, I'm ready. What did I miss?" And that is where we're for this session.
That was the worst. Are we short resting?
We're long resting. I've used 2 of my spell slots. I'm going to bed. We're tying these fuckers up and going to nap for, and then like getting back out.
Brock's about to talk this half-orc's ear off, like, "Oh, I saw you the way you did those parries. I'd love to know how you did that. That was incredible. How'd you get me like that? That pissed me the fuck off. That was crazy."
I was kind of hoping for one more turn, but hey, I had a plan.
I was about to suplex this dude into the ground. I was straight up about to grab him and like.
Damn.
I'm still in half a mind to execute all of them, but the half orc.
Nah, that was the plan if they didn't surrender, but they surrendered. So
Bronk has already forgotten that they beat up his best friends, so he. Otherwise, he'd have vengeance in him. But he just had a great fight, so he's like, "Oh, I'm having a good time."
I know we've
Well,
officially
Fuck.
ended, but do we successfully like bind them and stuff? Is that like gonna be fine?
Yeah, I'm going to say they're all fairly say this, and I know the look that's going to come across all of your faces. They're all fairly submissive at this point.
Anyway.
Geraldine.
Motherfucking ooh.
Do as you say out of fear.
I love
So
that.
you do them bound and tied up. And at the start of the next session, we will go into what you guys do from this fight onwards. That was a much longer than usual session, and I apologize, but I didn't want to end like the first we've had in weeks, just halfway through.
Yeah. Smart.
But next week, we will be back, and the party will figure out what to do with their new triad of hostages, and they will see if they've made enough noise to grab the attention of the one they call the sheriff. So, thank you guys. I am boiling, and because it is so warm in this room, I'm going to go and get to sleep because I have to take my daughter to school in the morning. So
Okay, well, I won't be here for the next 2 sessions.
What are we gonna do without you?
I don't know. I'm the one with all the healing spells.
How am I supposed to stay alive?
I've got lay on hands. I've got spare the dying.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I will say, if you guys short rest, I'll give you the Song of Rest for an extra D4.
I don't. I'm
But-
like. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed again. I'm like, right.
Kyler's like, I'm done.
I'm done. I've used 2 of my 3 spell slots, so
It's time to go.
it's time to go to bed.
Sorry, I
Time them up.
decided this wasn't the start to my morning I wanted. This is just not, the vibes are off.
The vibes
So-
are off. I'm gonna go back to bed, and you can tie them up, board the windows, and just wake me if they come back, and then I'll be fucking blow their heart out with. I'll see you later.
Good lord.
I'm just sad I missed that jumping chair shot, bro. I think it was so cool.
You'll get it eventually.
You have a raid target, Eli, dearest.
I don't know. I've not checked.
I'll have a wee look see as well. Uh,
Alaska's in here. What did I miss?
literally, we'll tell you next.
Bottoms, the lot of you. We miss our mommy.
that is Lilith's reaction is, what did I miss?
Quite literally coming down the stairs. Calling all of us bottoms.
Okay.
You know?
There is like loads of people playing D&D, so we're gonna give it to.
And if anybody's interested in Horizon Forbidden West, I'll be playing for the next few days non-stop as a little plug to my channel.
If you're going to take a break for a bit.
I'm gonna take a nap, but then I'm gonna boot it right back up and get to it.
Keep going.
Well, platinum or perish, baby.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
gonna read into. They're called Angel Set. But I really like their like character art and everything that's showing on their screen right now. So we'll go in and give them a little read. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next week. And we'll be
Bye-bye.
back on Tuesday for Table Talk as well. So love you all. Bye. And we is done.
Oh, that's cool.
Um,
They're using like the little like PNG token things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rad.
I always like those.
Pause.
I don't even read the rules. I'm just gonna spam Eli's emotes.
Fiddling around.
Oh my god, that's so many
Breaks at once.
so many rules.
And you hear a faint
We do not post in all caps or spam random words or emotes.
Honey, thank you so much for that
Yes.
raid. Welcome
yet-
in. And thank you for all those follows. Harbor Lord,
Hey,
thank you, thank you.
Hi, cutie
Oh,
pie.
cutie.
Miladies? Malord?
Oh my god, her
So
voice
you were
was
playing
right.
Hello.
me? Oh, please don't jump.
Hi.
How you doing?
we
Great.
We
I'm
got
doing
some
good.
very new players.
Are you okay to drive?
Yeah. No,
Welcome in, everyone.
so the wine tasting was it was good. It was good. I was at my sister's house for like an hour, like 45, and then I ate pizza, and then now I'm heading home. So
Yes, and yeah.
Proud of you. I'm getting offline because I have another session in an hour. But I love you guys. Drive home safe.
I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Maxwood is on your face.
Mux, did you get a haircut?
Just the hallway. I didn't check
Yeah.
the door.
Looks great.
Well, he's gonna check
Thank you.
the traps.
Okay.
I need a haircut real bad.
Yeah. Me too, babe.
Same.
Here, I'll
I
give you a
actually need-
haircut, and then you give me one.
I actually need to get mine cut this coming
No,
week
you
because I have a
can't get a
con.
haircut. All right.
We do have.
All right, I'm gonna go get some rest and then get back to my hell stream of doom.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. I'll platinum it. Yeah.
You can do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Love. Much love. Mwah.